Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Mikro Loves Hockey.
I'm your host, Mikro. He's Michael Broderick.
And tonight we've got a big one, kids. You see we're decked out. We got our jerseys on because it is Game 7 in Toronto as the Maple Leafs try to advance in the playoffs against the hated Florida Panthers.
The defending Stanley Cup champs.
That's right. They've had a rough going.
Yep.
But it's all tied up at 3-3 after Toronto won the other night in Florida. Toronto started out strong, winning two games, the first two games at home.
2 games to none.
That's right. After their goalie, Anthony Stolarz, was taken out by Sam Bennett, that jerk with an elbow to the head and a concussion, took him out of the game. So Joseph Woll, the second-string goalie for the Maple Leafs, has been doing a hell of a job. Some tight games when they went to Florida, Game 3 and 4. They ended up losing, unfortunately.
They tied the series, right? Tied the series at 2.
Panthers tied it 2, and then they won in the Leafs barn in Toronto 6-1. Joseph Woll got shelled, but hey, man, you know everybody has a bad night because he locked it down on when they went back to Florida, right?
Yeah, and they got their dignity back.
And tell them what happened. What was that? It was a shutout, right?
2-0.
Yeah, shutout.
Austin Matthews and Max Pacioretty
were
the only two scorers.
So it's all tied up now, 3-3 as they return to Scotiabank Arena in Toronto for this Game 7 in round 2 of the NHL playoffs. Whoever wins advances. Whoever doesn't hits the golf course. Right, Migs?
Right. So the Leafs have a chance to dethrone the champs, right?
Let's go Leafs. Obviously, we're rooting for the Leafs.
Like, I mean, you don't have to say that because we're wearing blue.
That's why I said obviously. So, welcome to everybody who's tuned in on YouTube live. What we'll do,
and also.
Go ahead, Mick.
You can also share the stream with your friends, right?
Absolutely. Please do. Share the stream with your friends. Now, I know it's a little tricky for certainly for the less technically savvy folks, because if you're watching the game at home on TNT or on HBO Max.
Or on Sportsnet if you're in Canada.
That's right. You might be ahead or behind our live stream, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot for the 19-minute mark, and we're going to call it out. So that if you're ahead of us, you can stop the game at the 19-minute mark and then restart it when we say it's 19 minutes here, and that way we'll be synced up.
Just like when we were watching Steve Dangle's.
That's right. That's right. So or if you're behind us, stop us when we say it's 19 minutes, and then resume when it's 19 minutes on your TV. That way it'll be synced up, and we can it'll be like we're calling the game live, perfectly timed for you at home.
Just like when we were watching Steve Dangle does his live stream, like we had perfect timing, almost.
That's right. Sometimes it takes a little playing with, but Steve isn't as considerate as we are to give you a real link point. So if for some reason something's going on at 19 minutes that doesn't allow us to do it, we'll call ahead another minute or so or 2 minutes, so that you can sync it up.
So this is actually the second time that we are streaming the Toronto Maple Leafs in a clinching scenario. The last time we did one was Game 4 against the Ottawa Senators.
Right, in the first series, right?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm looking at the stats for this game.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Producer Dana says she's looking at the stats for this game, and everything looks pretty even. Pretty close.
Yeah, like goals per game, the Leafs have 3.26.
Goals per game, Leafs have 3.26, and the Florida Panthers have 3. That is close.
You know, face-off percentage.
Face-off percentage is fairly even.
49.4 for Florida.
49.4, so that means the Leafs have 50.6.
53.7, yeah.
Oh, wait, how can they have 53 if Florida has 49?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah,
anyway.
that is weird.
Percentage win in face-offs.
Yeah, but
In games, not against each other.
oh, you mean overall? I thought you
Yeah.
meant this series.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So Papa.
53% for the Leafs. That's good. Yeah, Tavares and Matthews are they're pretty good on the faceoffs, for sure. Tavares is like a king.
The starting goaltenders, we have Sergei Bobrovsky, right?
Bobrovsky is tough, man. He is their number one goalie.
Joseph Wonderwall.
And Joseph Wall, who is, like I said, the Leafs' second string goalie, but has been carrying them through this series after Anthony Stolarz was taken out in Game 1.
And Matt Murray is his backup, right?
Good old Matt Murray. Yep. Nothing against Matt, but obviously we want to see Stolarz stay healthy and stopping pucks this game.
All right. So Matthews
man,
will
we're
take
getting-
up
here
against
we
the
go,
opening
baby.
draw
Game
against.
7. Go big or go home, baby. Let's see if Poppy can
I don't bet.
put some points on the board. He
Against-
finally got a goal last game.
Against Sasha Barkov.
All right,
And
let's see who
Look at the
wins.
towels.
Who wins the face-off? Here's the drop.
As the puck is dropped, and we are underway
Panthers.
from Scotiabank Arena
Panthers
in Toronto.
take control.
And there's Chris Tanev. Oh, he gets tripped.
Uh-oh.
No, not tripped, but he got in the
There,
back.
nice save by Wall. That kind of got left out in the open there, and with a quick backhander, Wall was able to save it.
Yeah, and there goes
Leafs chip it ahead.
Jesper Wait, no, it's Nico Mikkola.
Right.
And he'll give it to Seth Jones, and he looks for an open man.
Here comes the next line, fresh line for the Leafs. William Nylander there with some aggressive
Yeah.
play.
There's a nice save by Wall, and he gives it to Brandon Carlo. Oh,
Here comes Tavares across the blue line.
Oh, looks like it could be an on-man
Tries
rush.
to get it to Pontus Holmberg.
Nope.
But it was chipped away by somebody.
And there goes Barkov.
Okay, we're coming up on 19 minutes, so if you want to set your sync the broadcast, 3, 2, 1. There's 19 minutes.
All right, here's Aaron Ekblad. Shoots, goes wide. And the rebound is clear. Nope. And it's Matthew Tkachuk. Back to Ekblad. Ekblad. And behind the net it goes. And, a little bit of a hit by Morgan Riley.
Carlo picked that up. Pontus Holmberg unable to clear it.
Here's Tkachuk. Shot blocked by Tavares. Oh,
Panthers remain in the offensive zone here.
here's Gus Forsling.
Around the net.
And into the corner it goes. Marchand. Marchand will give it to Mikkola. No, it's Dmitry Kulikov. Here's
in front of the net. Nope.
Nope.
Knocked away by a Leaf.
Here's Brad Marchand. He'll give it to Verhaeghe.
Verhaeghe shoots it out to the point.
Kulikov.
Oh, good stick by William Nylander as a deflection goes up into the netting. So we're going to get a face-off here in the Panthers' offensive zone.
Yes. So, I know if you guys are in the chat, let us know you're here. And I know one person joined before we even started, and that's Jenny Ann. Hi, Jenny.
Dave's there too.
Hi, Dave. Say hi. Say
Hey,
hi.
Dave. Hey, Jenny. Thanks for stopping in and tuning into Mikro Loves Hockey here as we call Game 7, Leafs versus Panthers. Here's the face-off.
Here's Scotty Lawton, right?
Panthers take control. They take it around behind the Leafs net.
And here's
Benoit chips it out, but right back to the Panthers. Panthers send it deep. It's in the corner.
in his
Benoit.
corner. There's Anton Lindell. Oh, it was Egman Larson. He almost lost the puck there. Here
Leafs
comes Benoit.
finally out of their own zone. Lawton being aggressive on the forecheck there.
Tap by Bobrovsky. And there's Scotty Lawton.
Lawton to Lorentz. Lorentz tries to backhand it to Lawton, but Lawton had already skated away.
Here's Dmitry
Yarncroke
Kulikov.
fighting for it in the corner. Now here come the Panthers through the neutral zone
Here's
across
Nate
center
Schmidt.
ice.
Oh, Wall collects it, and he'll give it to McCabe. McCabe looks for an open man. He gives it to Tanev.
Tanev ahead to Bobby McMahon, but a little short. Taken away by the Panthers. Chipped away by Max Pacioretty. Nice steal. Right back to the Panthers.
Yep.
And here they come across the blue line.
And A.J. Greer, former Boston Bruin.
Good physical play by Morgan Riley to break that up. Max Pacioretty chips it up to Bobby McMahon. Bobby McMahon to Max Domi. Gets taken away.
Third line out, right?
Max Domi takes it back, and he chips it ahead.
Yeah, he gets it back. Good for him.
Up, back into the neutral zone here. Panthers send it around the boards. Joseph Wall collects it. Looks like the Panthers are going for a line change.
All right. Brandon Carlo and Morgan Riley. Oh, stolen by Barkov.
Oh, he whiffs on
Reinhart.
it. Reinhart whiffs on it. That was a chance right there.
Well, here's Sasha Barkov and
Take it out to the point.
It's Evan Rodriguez.
There's a shot. Nope, blocked.
Wait, is number 17 Evan Rodriguez? I think it is.
And it's cleared.
And it's cleared.
But here they come back.
Oh, there's Barkov.
Nice
Shoots.
save
Saved
by
by
Wall.
Wall. Nope.
And here comes the top line. Matthews.
Matthews, there's Carlo and Benoit.
Benoit up the left side. He sends it around the boards. Oh, no, it was blocked.
Nope. it's
Taken
Sam
away by
Bennett.
the Panthers.
Sam Bennett, yeah. Here's Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and he'll give it back to Benoit. Benoit.
Up against the glass there, sends it around.
Oh, there's Sam Bennett. Stolen by Bennett.
Sent
and,
around the boards.
and into the corner it goes. And here's Seth Jones.
Panthers setting up for a shot.
Here's Seth Jones. He'll
Cross
give it
ice to the point.
Mikola shoots.
Mikola blocked by Benoit, it looked like.
And there's Kachuk.
Florida still with 0 shots. I guess none have gotten through to the goalie. Some great...
Wait, the Leafs still have no shots.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong stat there.
The Leafs have no shots.
It said 7-0 a second ago. All right. Yeah, so 3 shots for the Florida Panthers.
None for the Leafs.
None for the Leafs. There's another shot. That was blocked by who's in the net there?
Was that OEL?
I think it was.
All right. There
What's his
goes
name?
wide.
Ekman-Larsson? What's his first name?
Oliver Ekman-Larsson.
Oliver, right. I was like, Oscar? That ain't it. Oliver. OEL.
All right. Oh, and here's Nico Mikola. Mikola will give it to an open man. Oh,
Drops it back. A little drop pass there. Centers, but nobody there.
Oh, there's Carter Verhaeghe. Matthew Kachuk.
Great.
Verhaeghe shoots. Wall. Where is it?
Who was that? That was Tavares with a great stick to break that up.
And there's McCabe.
Panthers
Nope,
very,
still-
very aggressive.
Oh, Marchand. Former Bruin, right?
Yep.
The
Former Bruin captain. Now
Yeah.
he plays for the Panthers, if you didn't know. And shot. Wall swallows that up. Florida absolutely in control here these first 5.5 minutes. Toronto not really putting together any kind of offense yet. Florida is fast and aggressive. Oh,
Shot
man, Reinhart had that wide open net. I think it was so big he took his eyes off the puck, and that's why he whiffed on that.
Whoa. That was crazy.
Yes, sir. All right, Joey Wall stopping all 6
there's-
Florida shots so far.
Oh, wait. Is that
That's Anthony
Stolarz?
Stolarz. Great to see Stolarz suited up. He is not in the game. He's recovering from a concussion, but I guess he's suited, which is fantastic. Great to see him healthy again.
There's Nate Schmidt. Shoots. Covered up by a wall. And there's Morgan Riley. Riley gives to open. No, but it's stolen away by Kulikov. And Ben Wall collects it again. Brandon
Panthers
Carlo.
doing a very good job of with offensive pressure here,
Yeah.
while
The Leafs
also
still have-
avoiding any penalties.
The Leafs haven't had a shot on goal. This is kind of looking like the Predators and Stars game, and the
No, don't say that. Don't say that. You know how that ended.
How many minutes in was it in their first shot?
It was a long time. But let's not worry about that. Let's worry about Leafs Panthers. Here we go.
All right,
Leafs-
here's Matthews.
Ooh, right off Matthews' skate there, and that's chipped up to Reinhart. Is that 13 Reinhart?
Yeah, Sam Reinhart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fighting
he's-
for it with McCabe in the
McCabe.
corner, and they win it. McCabe tries to get control there with some help from Tanev. Matthews in there. Matthews in there, throwing his body around the corner.
All right,
Cross ice to the point.
and
covered
Wall
up by
covers
Wall.
up. Wall covers it.
All right, Leafs, let's get some offense, baby. Playing a lot of defense right now.
Yeah. And looks like we are getting a commercial break right now.
Looks like it.
So, Papa,
Yes, sir. How you feeling, Meeks? You a little nervous?
a little bit.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, Papa.
Why?
This is gonna be the tough team for the Leafs to beat. Like the Steelers went through the toughest team en route to the Super Bowl 40. That was the Indianapolis Colts.
That's a good way to think about it. And they took them to the very end of the game, right? Where you thought maybe Indianapolis would win, but the Steelers won it. So maybe, hopefully, that's what's going to happen here. Although the Steelers did get a pretty good lead on the Colts, but then the Colts started coming back, right?
Yeah.
So if that's what happens today, I'm glad if they can just
Hold the fort.
hold the fort. Don't give it up. Don't give it up, baby. So who you wearing tonight?
Joe Thornton.
Joe Thornton, Jumbo Joe, who
He was a Shark,
a
right?
great career with the San Jose Sharks, and then he came over to the Leafs. Not right after that.
Yeah,
though,
he
right?
was drafted by the Boston Bruins,
Right.
and he spent most of his career with the Sharks. Then he was a Leaf, and then he was with the Florida Panthers. And the
He's
Sharks.
been with both those teams. That's
the
right.
Sharks retired his number. And do you think he's a Hall of Famer?
Probably. I'm wearing the great 88
William
Nylander, who has really been the top performer for the Leafs this year. He's earning that money. He just renewed his contract last year.
So if the Leafs win tonight, not only will they be halfway there and they will dethrone the champs, they have never reached the conference final since 2002.
Wow.
The year I was born.
So if they advance, it'll be the first time since you were born that they do it.
In round 3. And that team, whoever they played, happened to be the Carolina Hurricanes, who had just finished beating the Washington Capitals, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, 13:27 left in the first here. We're about to get the puck drop. And the clock is about to start.
Stop.
Right there. 13:27,
Make sure
26.
Make sure you time your stream.
All right. And we get another stoppage. Right back to 13:27. Okay.
Right back to 13:27.
I guess something went wrong with the puck drop there. So still
False
at 13:27. I'll tell you when we start. And
wait for it.
puck
Go.
drop.
And
13:26. Here we go.
All right, here's Seth Jones, and he'll give it to Barkov. Oh, Reiner. Oh, I thought they got
Here
tangled
comes
there.
Marner.
Here comes
Marner. Here's the top line. Let's see what they can do. Nyes playing injured tonight. And you know what? Not just injured. He's hurt.
He's hurt.
But you know what? He's a big, tough kid. He's definitely he's already a star on the Leafs, but he's going to be a big star in the coming years for sure.
Oh yeah.
Keep an eye on number
Absolutely.
23, kids.
Absolutely.
He's the future of the Leafs.
And Chris Tanev, he's looking at something.
Yep. Teenage dirtbag Chris Tanev, who we love.
He's getting his degree in finance.
He's getting a degree in finance. I think Dana has a crush on Chris Tanev.
Oh my God.
Over Instagram.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go.
Here's John Tavares.
John Tavares chips it up to
Oh, is that
William Nylander.
Oh, here's Tavares.
Tavares back to Nylander.
Oh,
Into the corner now.
Here's Gus
Oh,
Forsling.
we've got a penalty.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
wait
a-
a second. That's against the Leafs? The delayed penalty?
I don't see it on there.
I saw the arm go up though.
Wait.
Did somebody high stick or something? All right, with 12:16 left, there's a stoppage here. Let's see what's happening.
Brett, wait.
Or maybe it was just that were they offsides? I didn't see what was going on there.
Look at Marchand.
I saw an arm. That's all I know. I saw the official's arm go up.
Look at Brad Marchand, Papa.
Yep, there he is. Don't like him. Dirty player.
What?
All right, so
Here's
we start
Scotty
again.
Lawton.
Leafs win that draw in their own zone, but Panthers maintain control.
Yeah. All right. Ooh,
Nice hit by
But-
Riley against Marchand in the corner. Marchand kicks it out.
Marchand.
I call him Marchand. I don't got to put no respect on his name. Great player. Respect that.
All right, here's
Douchebag, though.
Listerine. Oh, wait, no. We can't curse.
You're
this
right,
is
buddy.
family
Sorry.
friendly.
You are correct.
This is
It's not really a
family-
curse.
This is family friendly.
You're right, buddy. I'm sorry. It's just Marchand gets me.
What if kids are
gets me
watching?
riled up.
What if kids are
I
watching
think
the show?
we've made the point. Let's move on.
All right, here's Steven Lawrence. And Yarncroke. Oh, there's Kulikov. And is that a penalty? Wait, no arm. No arm went up.
Nope, it wasn't a trip. Here we go. All right.
Skull away by McCabe. Oh,
Good hit.
good hit.
Good hit.
Oh, I see an Edmonton Oilers fan in the crowd. What's he doing here?
Why is nobody going for the puck? Let's go, fellas.
All right, here's Max Domi.
Into the corner.
Oh,
Bobby McMahon.
That's a trip.
No arm.
Wait,
They're
no
letting
arm.
him play. Let's
Here's
see.
Thomas Nosek.
With a
Shoots.
shot saved by Wall. I think the Leafs were looking a little confused as to why no penalties were being called, I think.
Is baby Angie in the chat?
Let's see. There you go. That's wide open. That was fine. Nothing wrong there. Marchand gets it, and McMahon hits him. No, I think it was all good, Makesy.
Is baby Angie in the chat? Although
I'll tell you when somebody's in.
although at the next commercial break, I want to ask Jenny how many times she's been to Toronto.
I would think
I'll
that.
ask that in the next.
All right, we can do that. Here's a drop in the Leaf zone with 11:05 left, and the clock begins again.
All right, here's Oliver Ekman Larson.
Top line out there for the Leafs.
Oh, there's Nyes. Oh, I thought he
Nyes
was
in the-
chained up by Mikola.
Man, these
Here's Rodriguez.
Leafs
Seth Jones
just
shoots.
seem like they're back on their heels. They're not fast. They're not strong.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is. This is looking a lot like Game 5.
Yeah. All right, here's
Matthews
Matthews.
on the attack.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. That was a nice.
It
That
was a nice
good
move,
attempt.
but great D by the defenseman
Panthers.
to break
All right, here
that
comes
up.
Nyes.
Matthew Nyes.
Here comes Nyes shoots.
Oh,
Goes
saved
wide.
by it was either-
Bobrovsky.
Yeah, I don't know if that hit Bobrovsky. We'll see if it turns out as a shot. If not, it went wide. All
Yeah.
right, deep in the corner. Bobby McMahon pursuing.
All right, here's Sam Bennett.
Quick change by Bennett, changes direction, and he chips it all the way ahead.
And McCabe
recovered
collects
by
it.
McCabe, drop back to
Morgan Riley.
Morgan Riley shoots it up to Bobby McMahon into the corner
Bobby
deep.
McMahon. Whoop. Oh, they're digging for it. No,
Max Domi
Domi. Whoop.
out to McCabe.
And there, no, it's
Or
McMahon.
You're right.
Oh,
Pacioretty on the doorstep.
On the
Just
doorstep.
couldn't bury it. Finally, I think that might have been the Leafs' first shot.
It may have been.
Let's see.
They're not showing it.
Nope, maybe it didn't. It didn't get to the goalie. How did we miss that?
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Morgan. There we go.
There's Morgan.
We need playoff Morgan Riley tonight.
Playoff Momo.
Let's go,
Momo
baby.
Riley. Morgan.
Oh, man, Panthers are so tough.
Yeah.
So tough. They're really maintaining control of the puck, taking it back from the Leafs whenever they get it.
Oh.
Maybe they'll get tired.
Oh, there. A shot
we can
block.
hope they get tired. With 9:15 left in the first period, 7
Yep.
shots for the Panthers, still 0 shots for the Leafs.
Dmitry Kulikov. Nope. It's stolen away by the Panthers. Oh, there's Marchand.
Marchand with a a lot of patience there. Can't stand that guy.
Oh,
Here comes William
Willie.
Nylander, baby,
Oh,
on a
comes
breakaway.
Willie on a breakaway.
Oh.
Oh.
That looked like it went off. It was definitely going wide, but it looked like it went off Barbasol's glove.
Bobrovsky.
Barbasol. So it should have been a shot.
Yeah, that should have been. Oh, there's Matty Nyes. Oh, no, it's Pontus Holmberg. I saw the 2.
Yeah, it's good. It can get you. You got to get that whole
Yeah,
number.
all right, Willie. Oh, nice job to
keeps
stay
it on
outside by
sides, yeah.
Willie. Oh,
Oh, baby!
He shoots.
Is that a goal?
How
Is that a
did
goal?
that-
All right, a lot of pushing and shoving out in front of the net now.
Finally, they got their first shot.
Yep, William Nylander. 11 and a half minutes into the game, the Leafs finally get their first shot on goal. Great attempt by Nyes there. Just unable to get it on net. And here's Patch. Oh, it goes wide. That's why it didn't count as a
That
shot.
should have
And
counted.
there's the one that
That's the first
great
shot.
Great save by Bobrovsky, who covers it up, and then a little pushing and shoving in front of the net.
All right, so
Yes.
Jenny, how many times have you been to Toronto?
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Punk Radio just gave you a super chat.
Who? Thanks, Paul.
Hey, Paul Meixner, my guy.
Oh, look, they're showing baby
Thunder
sea
Punk
turtles.
Radio. We're gonna donate that to the Win Leafs Win fund, which I believe is in Mikro's desk drawer.
Yeah. Oh, when you said Matthew Nyes was injured, that kind of reminded me of the 2019 Stanley Cup final between the Boston Bruins and the St. Louis Blues, where Zdeno Chara,
Yeah.
he played through a broken jaw.
Yeah, look, hockey players are a different breed. They're tough. I mean, last year Matthew Tkachuk played with broken ribs, right? Played through the final with broken ribs. It's crazy. But, you know, these guys are tough. Very, very, very tough.
Can NFL players be tough as well?
Sometimes. I don't think they're as tough as hockey players anymore. But you know what? That's probably not fair. I haven't watched football in a long time, so I don't know. The old football guys would. I don't know about these new guys.
and Papa.
What?
And can I tell you what the funniest story I've heard from you and Papa, Mama, that is non-hockey related so far?
Go ahead.
Don't tell a story about the Airbnb.
How'd you know I was going to talk about the Woodstock thing?
Oh, okay. We don't need that. That was 24 years ago.
Oh, look,
Crazy.
Craig Berube. So the Leafs are 1-0 at home in Game 7.
All right, that's good. That's good. All right, here we go. Marner comes away with the drop. OEL sends it around the boards. Matthews behind the net.
Oh,
it pops out into the corner, recovered by the Panthers, but they're unable to clear.
here comes Nice.
Oh, no, Nice missed it.
Nice missed it.
Potential break. Nope, not a breakaway. His two defensemen were back there to lock down the fort.
Oh, there's Barkov.
Good hit by Matthews there behind the net.
Oh,
Benoit
delivers
rid
a
of it.
hit on Barkov.
Panthers still maintaining control. How is this happening?
Here's Austin Matthews, and he'll give it to Mitch Marner. Marner
Drops it back.
Drops it.
As the Leafs go for a change. Benoit holds it. And he goes off. And
there's
in comes McCabe. And who's the other defenseman? Is that Tanev over there?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, so
Oh,
McCabe's...
it's Laurent.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, there's a trip. Let's see the arm. Where's the arm? Oh, man. Okay. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
So nothing's getting called tonight, I guess. All right.
There's Yarncroke. And Lawton. Oh,
Loose in front.
Loose in front. Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Lawrence tried diving at it and pool cueing it in. Because that was loose right in front of Barbasol.
Could you imagine if they pull cue the puck in the... That would have been hilarious.
There it is. Barbasol, that's what I'm calling him. His name's Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
I can't remember that quickly, so.
Sergei Bobrovsky.
Now he's Barbasol. Whoa, that was weird. Got to watch out for the mic when I move my thing.
Gotta watch the mic.
That's right, baby.
All right, 17-17 if you're joining.
All right, here's a drop in the Panther zone. Leafs got to win that. Leafs win it.
All right,
out to the point. Morgan
Riley
Riley sends it into the corner. Goes off a dang official. All right.
Here comes...
Oh, great stick by whoever that was to knock that away from Bobby McMahon, I think it was.
Oh, here comes Antoine Lindell.
That was a good block shot by Carlo. Right back into the Leafs defensive zone.
All right, here's...
Holmberg collects it, sends it across to...
Scotty Lawton.
Is that who that is all the way back there?
Wait, I saw an arm go up.
No, that's Carlo. Finally a penalty? I bet it's against the Leafs.
Is it Carlo?
Just because. Who's going to the box?
Wait, I don't think
Wall's going to the box.
I don't think it is.
No. So it wasn't a penalty. It was just a stoppage. See, the thing is, folks, we can't listen to the game because,
all right, so the broadcast.
Yeah, we don't want it leaking through our feed, so we kind of have to guess at what's happening. We can't hear anybody announcing anything or talking.
All right, here's Domi.
We're simply watching.
Oh, I thought that was
around behind the net to Pacioretty, out to the point.
Here's
out at the top of the avenue.
Oh,
in front of the net. All right, Tanev takes it back across to McCabe.
All right,
McCabe back to Tanev.
All right, Tanev.
Back to McCabe. There's McCabe, McMahon behind the net.
Oh, AJ Greer. Whoop.
And that gets all the way down. It's going to be icing. That's going to be icing.
Yeah.
We're going to bring that all the way back.
All the way down.
Nice. So we're going to get another face-off in the Florida zone. Leafs have another shot on goal, thankfully. So it's 7 shots for the Panthers and 2 shots for the Leafs. It was 7-0. So Leafs, doing well defensively, have prevented any further Florida attacks here. But Barbasol doing a heck of a job as he always does. Barbasol.
Okay. Oh, look at
Barbasol.
Look at Barbasol and his net.
Why is this happening?
Stupid Barbasol.
Icing?
What?
Wasn't it just icing?
I thought it was.
Why is it?
Why is it center ice? I have no idea.
I don't know.
But again, we can't hear what's going on. So.
All right. Oh.
Oh, a little volleyball move there.
The old volleyball. Was that the old spike?
That was. It was more of a set.
All right. Here comes.
All right, here we
Here's
go.
Bobrovsky. No.
Benoit.
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 All right. Oh.
Nice move by Marner.
Oh, the Marner.
Here he is in
Here
the
goes
corner.
Marner.
Centers. Oh, that was close. OEL all the way up for that. My goodness. He was coming right down the avenue.
I just want to yell chicken jockey.
So do I. Let's get some chicken jockey going.
Chicken jockey.
All right, here we go.
Chicken.
Leafs taking their time bringing it out of their end.
Oh.
They keep it
They
across
keep it.
the...
Scotty Lawton.
Lawton alone.
Scotty Lawton all alone. Covered by Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky does a belly flop on the puck.
Belly flop.
He did, right?
Did Stuart Skinner do a belly flop?
Who's Stuart Skinner?
The goalie for the Edmonton Oilers.
Look at
Yes.
this good defense. See that stick right there?
Yeah, good stick by 217.
Evan Rodriguez.
Lusterinen.
Rodriguez.
He's not in there, but
It was Lusterinen.
Ito
Oh.
Lusterinen.
Oh, so it wasn't 17?
Oh, wait.
27. I couldn't see it. All
Oh.
I saw was the 7.
Oh, Papa?
What?
And I have to tell you something. What has been happening in this series?
Go ahead.
I think it was game 3. I don't know if it was either game 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
It was either game 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah.
Where the Leafs had 4 penalties in the first period.
Oh, yeah, that was ridiculous. That was game 5 where they
Or
lost
was it
6-1.
Well, no. Wait, you weren't here for game 5.
No,
but-
but I was watching it.
Wait, I think it was game 4 because they were on the road because they were.
Oh,
it was
okay,
in Florida.
Maybe it was. But all I know is like but to be honest, some of them were stupid, like too many men on the ice. Stupid bench penalty.
The Panthers had a penalty where there were too many men,
They did.
and you call that a stupid bench penalty.
Well, because it's avoidable. I mean, well, look, I guess, almost everything's avoidable. But, just not being aware of who's on the ice and getting on the ice when you shouldn't be there, that's, you're a pro hockey player. You should do better. Do better.
Yeah, you should always pay attention to who's on the ice, right?
Or if you're getting off, get off quickly. That's how it happens most of the times. The guys are kind of lackadaisical getting off the ice. And then, their replacement's coming on. They don't get off quickly enough.
Well, it's a stupid bench penalty for any team, right?
Yeah, you got to hustle, kids. Hustle. That's what I say.
Hustle. Always pay attention to how many men are on the ice.
That's right.
Because remember,
Now, granted, I couldn't skate for 3 minutes without dying. But, so take everything I say with a grain of salt.
yeah.
But, you're making the big bucks with a grain of salt. You know what it means.
Well, look at the longest. Oh,
I don't know.
the Leafs and the Sens both have 6 games, 7 losses. The longest game 7 streak, the Avalanche with 7.
The thing is, we know what it means. We just don't know where it came from.
All
What
right.
the etymology of
All right, here's
take it with a grain of salt
all right.
is.
Here's Sam Bennett, and it is clear. Nope.
All right, and there's another stoppage with 5:10.
5-10.
5:10 left. 8 shots for the
8
Panthers.
shots to
3
3.
shots. 3 shots for the Leafs. They're coming back slowly. It was 7-0. 7 shots to none.
All right, there's Kachuk. Oh, McMahon should have had that.
Yeah, well, look, that was
Oh,
tough.
look at Forsling.
He was trying to shoot that blind backhanded, so that was a little rough. But he got a stick on it.
All right, John Tavares takes
Tavares
out,
wins the
draw.
And here come the Leafs.
And here comes Domi, looks like.
Very aggressive forecheck by the Panthers.
It's stolen away by Verhaeghe.
They don't give them a second to try and bring it out of their zone and let them set up a play. Panthers are right down their snout.
Here's Sam Bennett. Oh,
Into the corner now. And Panthers, again,
And there's
keeping
Carter
it.
Verhaeghe.
Verhaeghe out to the point, sends it. Oh, it gets knocked away by Jake McCabe and goes all the way back.
all the way back.
And here they come behind their own net now. Panthers with a
And
line
here's Seth
change.
Jones.
Here they come across center ice.
Here's Barkov.
Into the
And,
corner in the Leaf
and
zone.
there's Oliver Ekman
OEL
Larson.
digs it out.
Oh, and there's,
Barkov fighting for it in the corner.
And-
Or that's Reinhardt, rather.
yeah, but that's Barkov.
Oh,
and there's
Barkov.
Matthews.
Barkov is 16, Reinhardt's 13.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
watch
Rodriguez.
out now. Great
Oh.
save by Wall.
Yeah.
And a good move by number 17 there, whoever that
Evan
is.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Or
And a s-
Erod,
and
right?
Another save by Wall,
Erod, right?
who gloves that one down.
Evan Rodriguez can also be known as Erod.
I don't think we have him on here, do we?
No, we don't.
Okay, 17 is Rodriguez. Who's blowing up my phone? Is it the Lashes? Great.
All right. You should probably have
All right, here we
your
go.
phone on silent.
Oh,
Do not
okay,
disturb.
Okay, but you're right. You're right. I will. I probably should. Do not disturb until tomorrow. I don't need to hear from anybody. All right, on. There we go. All right, we're back in action. Chris Tana brings it out. 4 minutes
4
left in
minutes.
the first period.
Oh,
Out
here's
to
Scotty
Scott
Lawton.
Lawton.
Oh,
Up
here's
to
Mitch
Marner,
Marner.
breaking
Mitch
away.
Marner. Oh.
Oh, saved by Barbasol. Lawton pushing and shoving with one of the assistant captains of the Panthers. Can't see who it was.
Yeah. Oh,
That was, man, what a nice little breakaway. Marner rushed it. He could have taken that in. I'm sure he was worried about the pursuit because the Panthers have been so quick on defense. He gets it right on Barkov's numbers. Not Barkov, Barbasol.
Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky. And Bobrovsky swallows that one up. All
Look at
right,
the
here we go.
shots, 7-4.
Max Domi over center here to take this puck drop in the Panther zone. Panthers come away with it.
Yep.
Harried by McMahon for a moment, but McMahon gets it in the
There's
corner.
McMahon.
Out to
Oh,
the side. Oh, he did it. Behind the net. Max Domi back behind the net there, into the corner again.
There's
trying to-
McMahon with them. Oh, did
Out to the point.
Pacioretty
Riley
get
cross
hit?
ice. Shots on net. Bobrovsky swallows it up. 7-4, 7-5. Toronto coming back with the shots. 7 shots for Panthers, 5 shots for the Leafs.
with 3:34 left in the
10
first.
minutes were tough. I mean, the first
First 10 minutes,
8
15.
minutes,
Yeah, Panthers looking real aggressive tonight.
Yeah.
Very fast, playing very strong, and huge pressure on the forecheck.
And there's Matty Nyes and Mitch Marner.
But the Leafs chipping away, getting some offensive zone time
All
here.
right, here's McCabe.
McCabe, and that's deflected by Reinhardt, goes up into the netting. We're going to get a face-off here in the Florida zone.
Yep. And look at McCabe, cool as a cucumber.
There he is. Milk and cookies,
There's
baby.
Seth
Milk
Jones.
and cookies.
There's Seth Jones. Right?
Yep.
Seth Jones.
Okay, here we go.
Here's
We're gonna
Evan
get another face-off
Rodriguez.
with 3:28 left in the first. Still no score.
And 7 shots to 6, right?
That's right. Leafs coming back.
And there's Seth
Okay.
Jones. And, Barkov was looking to get
That's
it.
chipped away. Kept in.
Oh, Matthews gets in it. Saved by Bobrovsky.
Right into Bobrovsky's chest.
Gut
But that's-
buster.
now shots are tied, baby. Leafs putting the pressure on now. How do you like that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was Seth Jones right there.
Man. All right. So we've got a stoppage here as we're going to get another face-off in the Panthers zone. And how much time is left? Let's see.
3:18.
3:18 left. The Matthews line takes a seat, and we've got Pontus Holmberg, William Nylander, and John Tavares out there for the Leafs.
John Tavares.
Fighting for it against the boards there, and Panthers come away with it, and they're through the neutral zone, deep into the corner there.
Yeah, and there's
I guess that went out of play. That was up into the netting, so we're gonna get some kind of another puck drop here.
Because Stolars was out. Do you think he went to see Dr. Emil Schofhausen?
Dr. Emil Schofhausen, Dr. Schofhausen, maybe. No, that's a he's a psychiatrist, not a head doctor. Well, physical, concussion doctor. All right, here we go. The John Tavares over the puck at center ice here.
And there's Tavares.
There's a drop. Panthers come away with it.
And there's Gus Forsling.
He retreats for a moment, then sends it up. Oh, Leafs get it right back.
Was that Carlo? Yep. Because he's paired with Morgan Riley.
To Morgan Riley.
Oh! There's John Tavares.
Riley sends it deep. Bobrovsky sends it around the boards.
Ekblad. Oh, here's Kachuk. And there's Verhage.
We haven't seen much out of Kachuk tonight. And you know what? I hope I didn't jinx it. All right.
Right. And here's Ekblad. Wait,
Sends
did that
it
go
all
up
the
in
way
the
up.
All the way
That goes
up.
around. OEL picks that up.
Up, and there's Matthews.
Drops it back for Matthews. Matthews trying to keep it, trying to
Get
get
out of
around
the
the
way,
damn
ref.
official.
Get out of the way, ref. And here comes Benoit.
Benoit up the left side.
Into the neutral zone he goes, and across the blue
And
line.
he's shoved down by number 3,
Seth Jones. Seth Jones.
I don't have my glasses on.
All right, here's Matthew Nyes. And,
Cross ice to McCabe. There's a stoppage. I see an arm. It looks like the first penalty of the night.
The first
Probably
penalty.
against the Leafs. Because the camera went to Craig Berube, head coach. What's this?
Let's see. Wait, is that
Too many men on the ice.
Too many men.
See? Who's slow getting off? Carlo.
Too many men.
Get off the ice.
Too many men.
So now, dang.
We
On fire.
were just talking about too many men. And literally, it comes up. Right?
Carlo and Benoit were slow getting off. Dang it. So now power play for the Florida Panthers. And they are 4 for 22 on power plays. Leafs have been doing a great job of killing the power play. But I'll tell you what, the Panthers have had a tremendous
Penalty kill.
Penalty kill. Oh, that's what I meant, too, for the Leafs. Leafs have done well on the penalty kill, not so well on the power play.
Yeah, and there's Barkov.
All right, Matthews trying to dig that out against the boards. Matthews and McCabe. Matthews gets it loose, and he clears it.
And he clears it.
All the way back into the corner with 140 left.
In regulation.
And 132, 130 in the power play. So 6 seconds before the period's over, the power play will end.
All right,
Reinhart
Reinhart.
up across the blue line to
Ekblad.
Ekblad sends it around the boards. Back out to the point. Oh, nobody there. And it goes, so they cleared their own puck.
Yeah.
The Panthers cleared their own puck with 1:12 left in this power play.
Here's Seth Jones.
Seth Jones drops it back.
And is that Sam
13,
Reinhart? Yeah.
Reinhart sends it deep.
And there's Seth Jones.
Out at the dot.
Here's Kachuk.
Oh, good stick by Knives to break up his momentum there. Threw off his timing.
Oh, here's Kachuk again.
He sends it across ice.
Here's Ekblad.
Oh, it goes through Kachuk's legs. Great save by Wall.
Yeah. Whoop.
And it goes behind the net. Kachuk in the corner. He's
Here's
looking for a
Kachuk.
man. Leafs a little cautious with the penalty kill. They're staying in their box formation, not really attacking the man
Here's
with the puck.
Barkov. And there's Verhaeghe. There's Kachuk.
Isn't that
Seth
strange?
Jones. Shoots.
Clear it.
And Wall holds
Great
the
job.
fort right there. Shoots. Another save by Wall.
Nice clear. Leafs clear it with 18 seconds left in the power play. 22 seconds left.
And Bob
period.
collects it.
Man, that was strange. They really were just staying locked into that little diamond formation, not really going after the puck. That was odd. But it seems to work.
Yeah, it seemed to work.
So 1
And the
second
power
left, and the
play's
power
up.
play's over. They're back to full strength. 4 seconds, 3 seconds in the period. 2.
2 seconds and 1,
And
that's
that'll do it for period 1. Still no score. Florida, Toronto, 0-0. And the period ends with 9 shots for Florida, 7 shots for Toronto. After a real slow start for the Leafs, they're showing signs of life there in the second half of the first period, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, baby. So we got 2 more periods to go. A lot more hockey ahead, folks.
Yeah.
Stick around. Oh, we're not going anywhere. It's like, we'll be right back. No, we won't. We're still here.
And so, Papa,
What?
let's talk about what's been going on in these playoffs, shall we? Let's.
You got to lead the way, buddy, because I've been, I was out of town. I was a
So-
little busy. So you
Take us through.
Take us
round
through.
2.
So, no, wait. We didn't mention we haven't streamed since game 1 of the game 4 of the first round of the Leafs and the Sens.
Right.
Julian's here.
Hi, Juju.
Julian, my man.
And so we know that the Carolina Hurricanes beat the New Jersey Devils in 5.
Yep.
The
This
Washington,
is all round 1, right?
yeah,
round 1.
The Washington Capitals beat the Habs in 5.
The Montreal Canadiens. Yep.
The Lightning beat the Panthers beat the Lightning.
Panthers beat the Lightning.
That I think that was in 5 as well.
Okay.
The Oilers beat the Kings.
And the Leafs beat
The Ottawa Senators.
Ottawa Senators. All right.
Oh, and
Dallas beat
Colorado.
Colorado.
And Mikko Rantanen with a hat trick in Game 7 against the Colorado Avalanche. Now I want to point out, Pete DeBoer, the head coach, he's won 9 Game 7s, and he's 9-0 in Game 7s.
That's awesome. Now, who beat the Wild?
Vegas.
Vegas beat the Wild, so Vegas is still in it. No, they got knocked out by.
But Edmonton, I was going to say that.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
And I was going to
got
say
ahead of the game there.
Winnipeg beat the St. Louis Blues, and that was in double overtime, right?
Okay, yep.
So the
Is that all? Is that all of round 1?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Let's go to round 2. So round two, we saw
We saw
The Oilers versus
the Vegas Golden Knights
Right.
beat them in 5.
beat them in 5, so the Oilers advance.
And
Who else in the West? Dallas against
Winnipeg.
and Dallas won last night, so they advance.
Uh,
So now
the
let's
Hurricanes
go to
beat the Capitals.
right. Hurricanes beat the Caps, so Hurricanes advance. So it comes down to this game, and the winner of this game will face the Hurricanes. Tough team.
Yeah.
So whoever wins tonight, Toronto or Florida, will face the Carolina Hurricanes in round 3. And then, of course, the winner of that game will go to the Stanley Cup final.
Yes.
Not game, the winner of that series.
And Papa,
yes.
yesterday we watched Game 6 of Dallas and Winnipeg, right?
Mm-hmm. And our, shout out to our buddy Jeff Reeves, who is a big Dallas fan. I was very happy for him that they won last night.
And Mark Scheifele, and I don't want to talk about this. It's too sad. But Mark,
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to. Let's talk about this. The battle of two of the best goalies in the game last night, right?
yeah,
Jake Ottinger
and Connor Hellebuck.
Connor Hellebuck, two of the absolute best goalies in the NHL.
Two American-born-
head-to-head last night.
Two American-born goalies.
Yep.
Julian says you guys are looking good. Nice jerseys.
Oh, thanks. I'm feeling it, baby.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it with my Willie style jersey on.
So Jake Ottinger and Connor Hellebuck, they were both on Team USA for the Four Nations face-off.
Yep. I will say this though, if I ever go about getting another jersey, I know I don't need multiple Leafs jerseys, but I want to get that Matty Nyes jersey. He's the man.
So Papa,
Yeah.
so Dallas won last night, and they will face the Edmonton Oilers, right?
Edmonton Oilers, baby.
And like I said, whoever wins tonight will
Yep.
face the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yep, that's right. That's right. So far, if you're just joining us, 0-0. No score here, Florida versus Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena.
Oh, has
Anybody need a quick break? I can jump in.
yeah.
Go ahead, Macy. I got my bride to come in and substitute. I love it. Micro Broderick, everybody. Let's hear it. Thank you. We need some sound effects, some applause or something.
So applause.
No, don't.
Okay, we won't.
Okay.
You can't hear it.
All right, here we go.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, I have to just sit down properly.
It's all good, buddy. Go ahead. Do what you need to do, pal. All right.
I don't need the headset, do I?
No, you really don't.
All right, I don't need the headset.
No, it does it even look cool? I don't even know if it does.
I think it does.
Yeah. All right.
It's
maybe
kind of
not.
awesome. Well, so we had, it wasn't the worst first period.
No, I was worried.
You were worried?
I
I
was
wasn't
worried.
worried. I'm
Come
in
on,
a calm place.
They
I
looked back on their heels in that first 10 minutes.
I felt sick in Game 5, like watching them.
Oh, when they got destroyed in their
when
own
they
house.
got destroyed. It was like, there was nothing you could do to just get rid of the
Yeah,
that you felt.
that's horrible.
And this, I feel much more calm after the win the other day. I think they're.
yeah, they
I
went
don't think
into
Florida's on.
Florida and won
I don't
in
think
their
Florida's
barn.
playing their best game tonight.
Maybe not their best game.
No.
They're not sharp, but they are.
They're
They are
beatable.
fast and aggressive tonight.
They are beatable.
and sometimes that's enough.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter how many shots on goal you have. It's the ones that go in.
It's
So,
true, but now they're just about even with shots.
Yep.
So, Leafs took a little more control there in the second half of the first period.
I'm feeling good about the Leafs tonight.
Good. I am too. Like I'm wearing the jersey. I got a little bit of the Willie style going. I'm all do.
Yep.
So we're having a good time.
They're showing some highlights here the first period.
We really need for next season. We're going to figure out how to get the sound from the TV into our headphones.
There's
But
got to be
you can't
somebody
hear
that
it.
we know that can help us
Yeah,
do
we'll-
that.
we'll figure it
Or somebody
out.
out there that can help us do that.
We're not professional podcasters yet, but we'll get there.
Thanks, Jenny. And Jenny said she loves the family thing. This is great. Yes, we love to kind of switch it up and
Yeah.
get in here. Yep. So
Eventually, I'll have to go to the bathroom, and she'll
and then
step
I'll
in for
take
me.
over. Yep. And Mikro and I will talk. But it'll be good. Yeah, they're showing some highlights. And at the beginning of the game, the first 8 minutes or so, Florida just
Was dominating.
totally dominating.
Yeah, a lot of offensive zone time. Leafs were getting zero O zone time.
Yep. What does that mean? Look at that. It was showing the pass.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and they can never get
Not
it out of the
sure.
zone.
But anyway, we don't need to watch replays of first period. Let's talk, me and you. Let's talk real talk now.
Real talk.
Real talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. You know, we're going to be celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary on Tuesday.
Yes, we are. 25
25 years we've been together.
25.
It's been pretty good.
Not bad.
Look at this kid we made.
I know. He's the best.
Pretty awesome.
It's kind of awesome.
He's got his own show. This is awesome. I've never had my own show, and I'm an actor.
Well, I did help him produce it.
That's true. Anyway,
It's all fun. My
We've done
client-
well.
I have 2 clients,
that's right.
Micro and BBC.
That's right.
It's awesome.
Very nice. So we're having a good time.
Yep. Julian agrees with me. He thinks that gritty wins makes it much better. You got to earn it. Julian, this is the team. I've always said that the Leafs, the hardest series for them to get through was going to be Florida.
Yeah.
And if they could, Florida's beatable, especially this year. And if they can get through this, I think
They're going all the way?
I think they're going all the way.
Oh, this breakaway from Marner. Man, he should have taken
Taking his time.
a little more time.
We got Bissonnette here. I love watching him play. Who's the other guy here that we met recently? Armstrong?
That guy on the right?
Yeah.
He was really cool.
Yeah, he was great. He was
One of the
just super
announcers
nice.
on the
Lexus
TNT
halftime.
broadcast here.
What is this, Lexus halftime report?
There is no halftime
intermission
in hockey.
report.
Yeah, intermission.
Yeah.
The Lex, it's at least it's not produced by Pfizer or whatever.
Right.
Everything was Pfizer.
Yep.
Do you remember
Thanks.
back during
Thanks,
the NFL,
Jenny.
they'd be like, and now the Domino's halftime report brought to you by Lexus and Pfizer. There was like 48 people producing the halftime report.
All right. You're gonna switch out for a sec, Mike.
Yeah, I'll go. Sure.
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
No, I'll go. I might as well take a little time.
All right. Don't take too much time.
All right.
Come on back.
All right.
Now it's me and Meeksy.
What did Jenny say?
Jenny was saying hi. She loved that the family was involved. And we actually went through and explained where the expression, take it with a grain of salt, comes from. Did you know where it comes from?
Where?
I don't know. It's long. I'll explain it to you later. But it's all good. What's his name? I was saying we met him.
Paul,
Armstrong, wasn't
Colby
it?
Armstrong.
Colby Armstrong. Who did he play for?
I forgot.
He was super nice guy.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. And recently we got to.
I was gonna tell Papa that that we saw that when Papa's with us, we met Barry Trotz.
We did meet Barry Trotz. And for anybody who doesn't know, Barry Trotz is the general manager for the Nashville Predators, another one of our favorite hockey teams. And he, super nice guy. He was great. We got to meet him in a restaurant, and then Mikro got to see him again because you and your Autism Tennessee group got some money from the Predators Foundation, right? They gave Autism Tennessee a donation,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. And you got to accept that with the team. I love that.
Yeah.
You got to see him again. He was a super nice guy. And he won Stanley Cup.
With the Washington Capitals
There you go.
as head coach of the Washington Capitals.
Yep.
And
Love it.
he was also with the New York Islanders.
We have our magic 8-ball. What does that say? I don't have my glasses.
Reply hazy. Try again.
Try again. Reply. Hazy. I guess if it says yes or no, I'll be able to tell right straight. What does that say?
It is decidedly so.
Ah. Go Leafs. I wonder how many times you can actually shake that and get a different answer. It'll be, So you've got your Waterloo there. What flavor?
Summerberry.
Ah, you like that one, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. We got
Guess who I saw on Instagram who's watching the game? Stromedy.
Oh, I love it. And I saw Justin Bieber and Haley Bieber in the crowd. They're watching the game, which I love. I love to see.
Stromedy is a YouTube channel who made lots of videos of clowns.
Yeah, like crazy, insane clowns.
We met Stromedy.
You
Right?
did. You met him when we were in LA, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why my thing isn't catching up here.
Do you think Coach Sweeney would love to join us?
I think so. I wonder how Steve's doing tonight.
Steve Dangle?
Yep.
Mr. Steve Dangle.
Yes. All right. Be careful walking around here. We got lots of wires. So Papa is back. I will be back in a little bit. I love you.
I love
See
you.
you in a little bit.
Oh,
My man.
oh, Papa.
Yes, sir.
We were talking about when we met Barry Trotz.
That was awesome. What a super nice guy. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I do want to say this, Papa.
Go ahead.
The Sharks have lost to good teams, bad teams. They've won against good teams and bad teams.
Yeah, these past couple of years, they haven't won a lot.
So, Papa,
What?
what do you think is probably the worst loss from the Sharks from the Leafs from a bad team this season? Probably the Sharks.
Sharks. They were the worst team in the league.
And,
Again.
And
And they
thought
lost to and Maple Leafs lost to them.
in the twice in the shootout.
I know. Twice.
And
Yeah, those were rough losses, man. Those were rough losses. But hey, you know what?
we like the Sharks.
Exactly. So that was kind of like it was win either way for us, right? We like the Sharks. So even though they beat the Leafs, it was great to see them get a win. We were happy for them. I'll tell you, and you know what? I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. 5 years from now, Sharks are going to be. That's going to be the team to beat.
Yeah, and I gotta say this,
They
Papa.
got great young talent on that team.
And Papa.
Go ahead.
And I thought the Sharks were gonna get the first overall pick for the second consecutive year,
Yeah.
but it went to the New York Islanders.
Yeah, it didn't work out that way. Hey, that's all right.
So the Islanders will be getting Matthew Schaefer at the NHL draft on June 27th and 28th at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles.
Oh, goodness. You are just chock full of information, my friend. Always have been. That's what I love about you.
And Papa,
One of many things. Go ahead.
and can I tell you what else I'm excited about?
Hit me.
Australia.
Oh, dude, come on. You kidding? We're returning to Australia? Dude, I know. Look at you. You're already getting like,
And Papa,
I love that you get so excited about it.
yeah,
What?
and a shout out to everybody in Australia. What's up
We're
to you guys?
coming your way. We're coming at you in July.
We're coming. What? Shout out to everybody in Australia. What's up to you guys?
Dude, well, let's talk. We've got some awesome friends there that we're going to be able to visit too, right?
Yeah.
Like Dan and Sully and Zoe. Oh, man, it's going to be great.
Tamara.
Tamara. We'll see if we can connect with her. We're going to go to the Steve Irwin Zoo.
Yep.
That's awesome. Back to Sydney, of course, to
Brizzy.
go stop by the Opera House.
Brizzy.
Brizzy, right?
Brisbane?
We're gonna snorkel the Great Barrier Reef again.
The Sunshine Coast in Melbourne.
Oh man, it's gonna be great.
And Papa.
The only thing is, it's that flight, man. It's a woo. That beats you up. But hey, man, we got 2 weeks to let our hair down and just relax, right? And see some things, see some friends. It's gonna be a good time.
Yes. So we have our 8-ball here. So
Go ahead. That's dangerous mojo, man. I don't know if you want to mess with that.
okay. I
You can do what you want, buddy.
I think you scared me. You scared me there.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well,
you know?
Mama picked it up first.
What if it gives you an answer you don't like? Is what I'm saying. You know?
Okay. I'll put it down.
There you go. I don't mess with that stuff.
Disney, it's not like a lucky penny or anything.
No. It just tells it like it is,
Oh,
and it can change the course of history.
yeah. And guess what happened? And guess what?
What?
I saw on YouTube, I think it was a couple days ago,
Go ahead.
that I actually kind of was right. Troy Polamalu is
It's
in
Polamalu.
Polamalu is
Polamalu.
in Disney's Moana.
Yes, he is.
Isn't that cool?
He's finally getting old.
You're
Like
like,
I thought that guy was never gonna age. He's finally getting some gray hair, putting on a little weight.
and you were like, Troy is finally aging a bit.
Troy Polamalu, if you don't know, he was number 43 for the
Pittsburgh Steelers, and he was phenomenal.
kind
Right?
of redefined the position of safety. Dick LeBeau, who was the defensive coordinator for the Steelers, just kind of let him do whatever he wanted to do because he was that talented and he was all over the place. He was blitzing, he was dropping back into coverage, he was making tackles, very fast, very agile. What a great player he was. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. But great to see he's moving on to the, I guess, to the acting world. Good for him. He's getting more work than I am right now.
Yeah, and guess who is probably going to be in the Pro Hall of Fame class of 2027?
Go ahead.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Big Ben. Big Ben. That was the third thing you ever said. It was Mama, Papa, Big Ben.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yep.
And Papa.
Yep.
But you said Willie Parker didn't really he had an impact, but he wasn't with the Steelers for a long time.
Right. He's not like a legacy player.
Like Jerome Bettis.
Jerome Bettis, yeah. He played some good years for the Steelers, but he wasn't there for long enough to make the kind of impact that the bus did.
But he and Willie Parker are still great friends.
I bet they are.
And Papa?
Mm-hmm.
So we can still stream the Stanley Cup final, right?
Yep. Oh, well, we absolutely will. Tonight, if the Leafs lose, it's going to be our last Leafs game of the season. That's not to say that it'll be our last stream, although if we do continue to stream a couple of games from the playoffs and the Stanley Cup final, it'll be with considerably less enthusiasm.
Yeah, but
right?
Papa?
Once our team gets knocked out?
Oh, guess who I have not seen yet in these playoffs for the Edmonton Oilers?
Who?
Matthias Ekholm.
Matthias was injured, right?
Yeah.
Do we even know what it was?
He still looks like a Viking.
He's our guy. He was a Pred, and we loved watching him play here in Nashville.
All right, back underway, and looks like the Panthers won the draw, and Bobrovsky, not Barbassaw, but Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky, here we go. We'll do the same thing again. We'll try and is somebody hurt?
Is he okay?
Oh,
Is it the
no.
ref is down?
The ref is down, and he's leaking.
Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness, he's bleeding badly.
Uh-oh.
From the face.
So is it a penalty?
Oh, no. That's terrible. Okay, we'll see what happened.
I don't want to see this.
It's all right. He's all right, Mace. Let's see what happened here.
Mikola.
Okay, it was a high stick. Let's see what happened here. Oh, it was literally, he just didn't know the ref was behind him. And on the backswing there, he caught him up under the visor, and looks like he cut him above the eye.
But is it a 5-minute penalty?
A ref is down, got cut on the face by a high stick. Nose, maybe above the eye. Oh, he's leaking pretty good.
Oh, make sure you time your stream, guys.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for changing the subject. Again, at the 19-minute mark, if you're just joining us, we're going to try and call it out so that if you're ahead of us, you can pause your game at 19 minutes. Or if you're behind us, you can pause us at 19 minutes until the other stream catches up. And we'll help you sync it that way.
Make sure you tell everybody when somebody gets hurt here, they have to call somebody.
Bam.
Oh, he just got hit.
Yeah. That was right on the brow, it looked like. I couldn't quite tell. Hopefully his eye is okay.
So, he's talking with Seth Jones. Oh, my God.
And he's coming, yeah.
That's not good.
They're helping him off the ice, but he's on his feet.
Is that a Rolex watch on him?
Probably.
Or is it a Tiffany crystal?
I don't know, buddy. Or a Tag Heuer. Wow. I hope he's all right.
Like one of the other guys has to sub in as ref. It's a weird thing that they do here.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that works. But there, as few penalties as have been called tonight, there will be even fewer. There might even be.
I don't know if that should be a penalty, but
No. I'm just saying that there's one less set of eyes out there to watch for penalties. So this game's going to get even rougher. Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah,
now they're
that's a
coming
lot
out to
of
scrape
blood.
the blood off the ice. All right. Well, let's hope he's okay. And
So I do remember Coach Sweeney saying that all the refs are from Ontario.
oh, interesting. All right. So here we are. The clock's been stopped at 1947, obviously, while they take care of this official. And he's now off the ice.
And there's Brian Boucher.
Looks like we're getting ready to resume play.
There's Brian Boucher.
So again, we're going to try and sync at 19 minutes if you're just joining us and your stream is ahead or behind the broadcast. So whatever gets there first, pause it at 19 minutes, and then start it back up when the other one syncs up. Yep, they're cleaning the ice still.
And Papa,
Yeah, buddy.
we were gonna have Wayne D over.
Well, we invited Wayne. You know, Wayne's a busy guy. He wears a lot of hats, a lot of jobs, calling games for, or rather being the host over at the Nashville Sounds. He's the in-arena host for the Preds, but obviously the Preds aren't playing anymore this season. And he's one of the most popular iHeartRadio hosts in the country.
And do you think Coach Sweeney and Patrick would love to have been with us?
I'm sure, bud. I'm sure. Patrick is probably still recovering from the Caps getting knocked out, though, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
So the linesman now is getting dressed up as the official, or rather, he got the orange on and everything, and they're miking him up as well. So that takes a little time. Linesman, who is number 7 here, he's going to be the second official. So we're down to 1 linesman.
Did they bring somebody else on?
No, I don't think so. I think you go with 3.
There's Nico Mikola.
Sorry, it's just a lot of empty time here while they're kind of getting things ready. In the meantime, do you want to talk about soup?
I don't know. Soup,
Okay.
Jack Campbell?
Well, I was thinking, the kind you eat, because I couldn't think
Jack
of anything
Campbell.
else at the moment.
And there's Nico Mikola.
All right,
So it's not a penalty, right?
No, it was an accident, and it wasn't against a player. It was against an official, so no penalty for that. All right, looks like we're getting ready. I think we've got
I see Barkov and Matthews.
Barkov lining up across from Matthews for the face-off here in the Panther zone.
All right, here's Seth Jones.
And here we go. 1944 left.
And big hit for Nice.
And batted down by McCabe.
Oh, and there's Seth Jones.
I'm going to keep an eye on the clock here. Makesy, you go ahead and keep an eye on the game.
Yeah, and here's Jake McCabe. Here comes Seth Jones. And he looks for an open man, and then, but it's stolen by McCabe. And here's Brandon Carlo.
Carlo sends it up the right side.
And
And it looks like, was that icing?
I don't know.
There's a stoppage with 19:17 left in
Here's
the
Gus
second
Forsling.
period. Nice move. Oh, good stick there.
Ooh!
Nah, that wasn't too bad. Great defense by both teams, really. Just keeping those chances to a minimum, getting sticks in there. There's a face-off in the Leaf zone. It was icing. So that goes wide. A shot saved by Wall. Okay.
Oh, crikey.
And it's going back the other way.
All right, 7, 6, 5,
Get ready to
4,
sink.
3, 2, 1, sink.
19 minutes. There we go. All right. Hopefully we're all caught up now.
All right,
And-
Sam Bennett.
Good job, Macy. Good job, buddy.
I love that count. I love counting down like that.
It's a lot of fun.
2, 3, 2.
All right, stop. You don't want to confuse people. Here
Yeah.
we go. There's Morgan Riley up the left side there. And that goes wide of the net. Holmberg there.
All right, here's Sam Bennett.
Sam Bennett and William Nylander there harrying them.
Yep. Oh,
A little,
And
little
there's
fight
Sam
for it in the
Bennett.
neutral zone. And here comes
there's Marchand.
Marchand sends it, but goes wide.
And there's
OEL.
Mitch Marner.
Or rather, somebody sent it across to OEL. Now it goes, it's Benoit. Benoit
There's
now.
Benoit.
Taken away. Almost taken
by
away.
Lundell. Oh, here's Marchand. Oh,
That would have been a great center if that was a Jaguar, a Panther and not a Leaf. Sorry,
yeah,
wrong
there's
cat.
Marchand. This is in Jacksonville.
That's right. All right, here comes.
All right, here's
There's another shot saved by.
Kulikov. Nope.
Saved by Wall.
Saved by
Oh
Wall.
wait, knocked away by Wall and Benoit
Benoit,
fighting for it at the blue line. Yarncroke now
There's Yarncroke.
sends it deep. And the Leafs are going to get a line change.
And Bobrovsky collects the puck and will give it to Nate Schmidt.
And Tanev all the way forward.
Finance degree.
You got his finance degree?
Because he's money. That's why. He's
Really,
money. Max Domi hanging out in front of the net.
All right, here's
Tanev across ice
Here's
to
McCabe.
McCabe. McCabe whiffs on it.
It-
Oh,
oh.
boy. But Who's that? Carlo collects
Here's
it.
Carlo.
Oh, he
Here's
chips
Thomas
it ahead.
Nosek.
Watch it now.
AJ
Watch
Greer.
it now.
Shoot, saved by Wall.
Saved by Wall. Wall
Oh!
swallows it up.
Thought there was going to be pushing and shoving.
Well, that guy almost skated through Wall's crease, and that would have elicited a little knuckle sandwich, I think.
Yep.
No fights yet. A little bit of jostling in front of the net when people get too close to the goalies, to their respective goalies, but no real outbursts yet. And I expect a little more of that. So no shots for the Leafs yet here in the second period. 10 shots overall for the Florida Panthers, still 7 for the Leafs. So I think the Panthers have had 2 this period.
And the Leafs win the draw, looks like. And,
but unable to maintain any control.
Yeah.
So Panthers.
Oh, there's Mikola.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here comes Nice.
Bringing it out of the Leaf zone.
Here comes Nice. Oh, here comes
to
Matthews.
Back to Marner.
Marner. Oh.
Ooh, Marner knocked down hard. It's all right. Matthews with a good defensive play.
Here's
there,
Rodriguez.
just trying to break up their.
Runner shoots, scores. And it's Sam Reinhart.
No.
Wait, or is it Barkov? Wait, no, it's Seth Jones.
Panthers score.
No.
Drawing first blood against the Leafs.
No.
All right. Here we go. 1-0.
1-0.
We need producer Dana here to change the score on the other thing. I'll go do it. She went upstairs for something. All right.
Uh-oh. And it's Seth Jones. Mama?
How do you change the score here? You got it? All right. Panthers draw first blood.
Here's Gus Forsling.
All right. So it's 1-0 Florida.
And here's Joseph Wall. And
All
he'll
right,
give it to
Leafs.
Simone Benoit.
Leafs got to get serious here.
Yeah.
All right, OEL across to Benoit. What happened?
Nope. This is his 3rd goal of the postseason and 8th of his career.
Oh, he's a young guy, huh?
Wait, Seth Jones, he's been with the Predators, the Blackhawks, the Blue Jackets.
It's only his 8th goal of his career?
I don't know.
Oh, in the playoffs. Okay, I was
Could
going to be
be.
like, come on, man. He's got to score it against the Leafs in the playoffs? All right, here we go.
The Leafs got it, but Paul Maurice is a great coach.
He is. He's a good coach, yeah. Any coach that takes a team to the Stanley Cup is a great coach.
Yeah.
Berube took the Blues to the
2019.
Stanley Cup. Now he's got the Maple Leafs. Let's go.
Here's Craig.
He's-
Jake McCabe.
He's on the bench. All right, back into the Leaf zone. Behind the net now. Tanev bringing it out. Sends it over to McCabe.
Here's
McCabe
McCabe.
up to Holmberg.
Here's Holmberg.
Trying to keep it. Great defense by the Panthers. Send it around the boards. William Nylander's there to collect it. Out to the point. OEL sends it on. No, blocked by number 7.
Kulikov.
And he chips it ahead.
Shoots and saved by Wall.
Saved by Wall.
There's Marchand.
Uh-oh, dangerous. That was a good chance for the Panthers. William Nylander looking for something to do.
Shoots, saved by Wall.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Aggressive. Leafs acting like it's a power play here. I don't know why they're all collapsing in on themselves. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, knocked it.
A big mess in front of the net. Nothing called.
And here's Domi, and he'll give it to.
Here comes William Nylander up the right side.
Here's Willie.
Shot. Nope. Saved by Barbasol. Bobrovsky, whatever his name is. And Panthers take it back.
Nate Schmidt.
Leafs, I think Nylander
there's Thomas
Nosek.
Nosek. Nope.
This is the Lorentz line out
Steven
there.
Lorentz line. All right. Is that? Big hit by AJ Greer, former Bruin. All right.
Out to Riley. Riley sends it up.
There's another big hit.
Panthers maintain control in the zone. It's knocked away. Panthers have to tag up.
And here's Joseph Wall.
Sends it up to Carlo. Carlo up the right side to Yarncroke, but it gets through.
Bobrovsky. And here comes Evan Rodriguez.
Through the neutral zone, sends it deep into the Leaf zone.
Deep. And there's
Tanev changes directions, keeps it, sends it out.
Oh!
Up the left side now. Loose in the neutral zone.
And there's...
They send it around the boards.
Ekblad. Oh! I thought that was going to be another big hit. It was just a little
Marner
elbow.
behind the net. Into the corner now. Drops it back for Matthews, but it's taken away by Ekblad.
Aaron Ekblad. Oh, Carlo looks like he's going to
And the
get
Panthers get a line change.
it. Get it before he ices it. And, here comes Simone Benoit.
He sends it up to
but it's
Domi.
stolen by Ekblad.
Is that Matthews still out there?
It sends up to nobody.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, what a hit by Max Domi. Just leveled, who is that, 23?
Verhaeghe. Carter
Great hit by
Verhaeghe.
Domi. Now Domi's behind the net.
Here's Domi. Oh!
Oh, a little return the favor there on Domi. Tanev there chasing down.
And there's Carter
Verhaeghe.
Verhaeghe.
It was a great hit. Oh, and Morgan Riley avoids a hit and then returns the favor on Marchand. The Rat. Here they come.
Here
come the Leafs. That goes on net. Barbasol sends it away.
Yeah, and
Here comes Marchand up the left side. Shot on Wall. Loose in front of the net.
Whoa!
Gets knocked away. Out to the
Dangerous,
point.
guys. Dangerous. All right, here's Mikola. Mikola shoots. Another save by Wall.
Oh,
Rebound
another
score.
goal. Florida, 2-0.
And it's Anton Lundell.
Leafs got to get their game together.
2-0.
This is bad news. And at Leaf Square, Maple Leaf Square, people are quiet. Quiet. Not good.
Not bogus.
Bogus. Yeah, totally.
Hi, Aunt Debbie.
Hi, Aunt Debbie. Who is that? 25, Carlo. No, he's doing his job. Carlo is trying to clear it. Keep it. Yeah, look at that, man. This guy's got to be faster. Got to be faster.
So their momentum is going up and down, probably.
Well, it looks like the momentum's all on the Panthers side right now. Leafs have really struggled to get anything going. There hasn't been any sustained attacks on Bobrovsky. There's been the odd shot here and there, whereas the Panthers really put the pressure on the Leafs offensively. All right, so
2 goals in 4 minutes and 3 seconds.
But hey, 2-0. That's not insurmountable. Let's
Yeah.
go. They just got to get their offense together.
All right, Rodriguez. No.
There again, offensive pressure by the Panthers.
Yeah.
Leafs fighting for it in
And
the
there's
corner. He
Chris
sends it out
Tanev.
to Nyes.
Matthew
Nyes
Nyes.
chips it ahead to Marner. Marner now
And
across
there's
the blue line with it.
There's Marner. Oh.
Still just puck bouncing around. No real control. It's chaos for the Leafs.
Yeah. Oh, there's another hit on Barkov for Tanev.
I got to say that the defensemen are doing fairly well, but that last series just wasn't.
All right, here comes
Matthews.
Matthews.
Really aggressive back check by the Panthers here.
Now I'm getting kind of nervous, Papa.
Well, you should be. It's 2-0. Leafs are behind.
Oh, big hit. Oh, there's Scotty Lawton. Oh, there's Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe, that was going past. That puck's fast, right?
Yep.
All right, here's Simone Benoit. Benoit, there's Chris
Benoit
Benoit.
chips it ahead. Here's Lawton.
Here's Scotty Lawton.
Oh,
Shot blocked.
Lorentz got interrupted there. Great defense by the Panthers. Here, there's Marchand. Hit him. Bang. Lorentz lays one on Marchand. Not good enough for my taste.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Morgan Riley, and there's Scotty Lawton. There's Lorentz. Oh, Carlo Walls.
Wall is out of the net.
Yeah. Carlo and somebody got tangled up and pushed Wall out of his crease. All right, here comes Lindstrom
All right.
up the left side.
All right,
He's
here's
looking to center.
Ito Lusterinen.
Oh, Listerinen. Okay. Listerinen. He's got the freshest breath in the NHL.
The freshest breath. Yes.
Oh!
Oh!
All right. Who's that? Tavares changes
It's
direction,
Tavares.
trying to bring it out.
Oh!
Taken right back by the
Here's Seth
Panthers.
Jones. Seth
Drops
Jones.
it back.
Greer shoots. Whoa! No!
Another goal.
They score.
3-0. Might be time for Stolars. This is not good for the Leafs. All right,
They've
Joey.
struggled in Game 7.
All right, Joey.
They've struggled in
Might
Game
be
7.
time. Might be time. The Leafs have only had one shot on goal in this 10 minutes of this first period. The Florida Panthers have had 8.
I am I'm really nervous.
It doesn't look good, buddy. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. But look at this. The Leafs are unorganized, can't get any offense going.
You see how hard it is to dethrone?
Look at that. Look at that. Who? Oh, wait a second. He might be offsides. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, he's offsides. That's no goal. That's coming back. That's coming back. My man is offsides by a mile.
Seth Jones?
Yeah. No, that guy.
Thomas Nozick?
Oh, yeah. He's offsides by a mile. But they're short a linesman. So it didn't get looks like he's putting the whistle to his lips there. That should have been called dead. Wait, they're not.
They didn't call it.
How is this? Wait
I
a
don't
second,
get it.
guys. That was offsides by a mile. It should be 2-0.
No.
Let's see what Twitter has to say.
They're gonna play on. Okay, whatever.
No.
No, hey, it's all right. It's all
But
right.
Papa,
What?
the Panthers, they do not want that Stanley Cup.
Why didn't the Toronto guys challenge that?
I don't
And
know.
that's on them.
But Papa,
What?
they do not want to be. The Panthers, man, they want to still defend that cup title.
Of course they do, bud. Of course they're playing. They're playing to win, baby. They're not playing there for fun or for Leafs fans to feel good. They're playing to win. They're a tough team.
I know, but Papa,
What?
if it's Leafs and if it's Dallas and Panthers in the Stanley Cup final, I'm going for Dallas.
Oh, for sure. For our buddy Jeff. And the fact that we hate the Panthers. But anyway.
But who do you hate more, Papa?
Well, the Bruins, always. The Bruins. The answer is
Boston.
The answer is always the Bruins.
But Gabby Allen, you are a great arena host for the Florida Panthers. No denying. But hopefully we'll get to meet you next season.
We'll see.
Oh,
All
Juno.
right.
Juno's here.
So that should not have been a goal.
He was offsides by a wide margin.
By a mile.
So this may be Steve's last LFR video of the season, right?
Yep. I can't believe the Leafs team
Didn't challenge that.
didn't challenge that. Oh, well. So 3-0, not insurmountable. Oh, Berube's giving it to him on the bench. Giving it to the Leafs. And rightfully so, because they've got to get their act together. They're going home if they don't turn it around.
Yeah. So it might
Don't
be
swallow your gum there, Craigie. Craig Berube always chewing
Papa?
gum.
But can I
What?
tell you who I like on the Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Frederick Anderson. He was a Leaf, right?
He was a Leaf. Yep.
And so was Jack Campbell, but he wasn't a Hurricane. But
Right.
I think he and Campbell were together.
Yeah. Freddie Anderson got traded away after struggling with a lot of injuries,
Yeah. Oh,
but he's doing very well for the Hurricanes.
and here's Chris Tanev.
Yep.
And there's Scotty Lawton.
Chipped ahead into the corner.
Oh.
Lawrence
Well, it's possible the Leafs
and
have
Panthers coming back the other way, and they send it deep around the boards.
Around the boards they
Tanev
go.
digs it out, lets it through.
Oh,
Here comes Lawrence.
goes
In front of the
Lawrence.
net.
Oh!
Oh, whiffs on it.
he whiffs on it. Fanned on the shot there. Oh,
Come
here's
on,
Simone
baby.
Benoit.
But again, these are like chance these are kind of sporadic chances. It's not like set plays. They're not getting any kind of control of the puck in order to set up shots.
Here's Benoit. No.
Oh, great stick by Benoit. That was 3 on none, except for Benoit.
That was 3 on none. Oh, there's McMahon.
Yeah, that was wide open, man, and Benoit saved that and sticked it away.
Phew.
God, what's going on here?
Get up, Wall. Get up, Wall. All right, out to the point.
Oh, there's Mikola.
Deep to the corner, the red dot. Chips it ahead towards the net.
There's Mikola.
Bennett.
And there's Bennett. Oh.
Taken away by Marchand.
Marchand.
Marchand behind the net.
Oh.
Out
There's
top of the
Verhaeghe.
avenue. Oh, boy. Okay, let's go.
Here's McMahon.
It's now 18 shots for the Panthers, 8 for the Leafs.
Yeah. Let's go.
Leafs got to get it together. Carlo goes down.
Or is that more OEL?
Oh, it was. No, it's Carlo, I think. No, it's OEL. I can't tell.
Oh, Wall.
Nope, it's right behind him.
Is it a belly flop?
No, he laid down on top of it.
Wait, the puck was drifted away when he was flat.
The announcers are saying it looked like he was offside. They can't believe they didn't challenge it.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Ooh, that was off the post. Wall got lucky there.
Yeah, Papa.
I guess Stolars is not 100%. Well, obviously not 100%, but I don't think that, like, why is he suited up if he's not ready to go in?
And Papa.
What?
If they cannot get their act together, they're going home.
They're going home for sure. But again, 3-0 is not insurmountable.
I mean, it's
But if they don't change you're not going to get the, odd chance play or chance shot that's going to just bounce in.
I mean, a team.
You've got to put together some kind of offense here.
A team has came back from 3-0 down.
Oh, of course. Teams have come back from way worse. But I'm just saying, unless the momentum shifts, the momentum has been pretty much all for the Panthers, except the second half of the first period, at least we're doing all right. We're finally starting to pour some shots on.
And now they find themselves down 3-0.
3-0, and the Panthers have doubled the shots that the Leafs have. More than doubled.
And Papa.
Yeah. Leafs need shots on net. Leafs need shots on net. You don't get shots on net, you ain't gonna score, right?
Well, even if you are ahead in shots, you could still be down. But Grandma always says, shots on goal don't matter when you're down, right?
Right. But in order to score, you got to get shots on net, right?
So yeah,
Because if you don't have shots on net,
you can't score.
there's no score.
But Papa,
Why?
but you can't. But this is starting to look like Game 5.
Yes. Well, no, let's not talk like that. Let's not talk. There's Jackie Redmond.
Jackie Redmond.
Let's not talk like that with the, it doesn't look like Game 5, no. Not Game 5.
And Paul Maurice is 4-0 on the road this season.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's send these guys home. Let's send these guys back to Florida with a loss. Let's get it together, Leafs. Come on.
Yeah.
Leafs win the draw. Tanev
Here's
in the
McCabe.
corner. Sends it around to McCabe. McCabe sends it up
Oh, and there's
to Pacioretty.
Pacioretty,
Okay,
no.
we're doing a little bit of a blender here. Panthers get it right back, and here they come.
And there's Em Rodriguez.
Marner
Mikola.
trying to break that up.
Mikola, Mitch Marner. Oh!
Oh, they switched Nyes out of the top line and for Pacioretty
Yep.
because Nyes is playing hurt, and I guess they haven't been very effective. So Pacioretty now playing on the top line with Marner and Matthews.
Marner, Matthews. Yep.
That doesn't look much more effective yet. Let's see if it bears any fruit here.
Yeah.
Matthews chips it up. What's going on? What's the penalty? Pacioretty going to the box?
Oh, look. So
Hold on. Trying to see what's happening here. Is somebody going to the box? Or was it icing?
I
I think it was icing.
I was gonna say what the games are left. So Tuesday is Game 1 versus the Leafs, whoever they play.
Yeah, we're getting a face-off here in the Leaf zone. Matthews wins the draw.
Oh, nope.
Bennett behind the
There's
net.
Bennett.
Watch it.
No! Wait a
Ooh, another chance there for the Panthers. 21 shots to 8. They're pretty soon they're going to have
There's
triple
Gus
the shots.
Forsling.
Triple the shots that the Leafs have. Watch that, Carlo. Almost a high stick.
Watch the high stick, and there's Matthews.
You don't need to take a penalty right here. There's Nyes is in with, which line is he in with here?
Oh, there's Gus Forsling.
He's in with the second line.
And there's Sam Bennett, not Simone Benoit. There's Sam Bennett. Here's Carter Verhaeghe. Nate
Another
Schmidt.
shot. Saved by Wall.
And there's, again, Sam Bennett again. Oh, and
Here
there's
come the
Morgan
Leafs.
Riley.
Morgan Riley all the way up the left side.
Morgan Riley. Oh,
And there's a save
Saved
by
by
Bobrovsky.
I like when we said Bobrovsky together.
Oh, Leafs finally got another shot. I think it's their first shot of the second period, or maybe their second.
Yeah.
Carlo's butt saved that one.
Oh, hit
Boink.
him in the...
Hit him right in the butt.
Oh, my God.
Wall was on his back.
That was fun. That was funny, actually. That was...
Way to go, Carlo, and your big butt.
That was actually very funny. All right, here's Carter Verhaeghe, and
All right, here we go. Face off here in the Panthers zone. Leafs unable to
there's
keep it.
Ito Luostarinen.
Nothing else, nothing new there. Oh, Leafs keep it in.
Leafs keep it in. No, oh,
Come on, Bobby. Bobby McMahon
Bobby
with it in the
McMahon.
corner. Taken away by the Panthers,
Panthers.
but still fighting for it along the
here's
boards.
Domi.
Out to the
Here's
slot.
Riley.
Top of the
And
slot there,
Larson.
OEL. Looks like it bounced off Holmberg.
Yeah. Oh, and there's
Fighting for it in
Domi.
the corner. Holmberg behind the net.
There's Holmberg.
Chips it out to the point. Shot.
Shot.
Nope, blocked.
Nope.
Leafs
And
have to tag up.
There's Jake McCabe.
McCabe. Come on, D Core's gotta produce. The front lines aren't producing at all. So let's get some
Yeah.
defensive goals.
Oh, stolen by Mikola. And Willie's
William
digging for
Nylander
it.
digging for it in the corner.
And there's Seth Jones and Steven Lorentz. Oh, and they're digging for it as well. And there's Seth Jones and Mikko Mikola. And Ito Luostarinen is joining in.
And he chips it out.
And
And that's
going
chased
deep.
down by Tanev and McCabe.
And there's Tanev.
comes out with it. Sends it to Lawton.
Here's
Lawton
Scotty Lawton.
sends it down the avenue right at Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky covers it. So
Covers
we're gonna get a a little
Oh,
pushing and
Scotty
shoving.
Lawton.
Little pushing and shoving.
Uh,
Lawton and Ekblad.
Aaron Ekblad.
I want to see some fists.
All right, 5:34 left in the second.
All right, Leafs got a couple more shots. So 21-10 now in shots.
Look at Paul Maurice.
Yep. Still double the shots that the Leafs have.
Yeah.
Leafs gotta get it together. It should be 2-0, but we can't cry about it anymore, although I probably will.
3-0.
3-0. Unbelievable. Well, not unbelievable. It is what it is. Just got to power through, baby. Got to come back. Got to get some offense going. Right, Meeks?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They just gotta get their act together. If they can't, they're going home.
Going home? Then we'll have to root for the Jets.
Then we'll have to root for Edmonton or Dallas or whatever. So I'm just saying, if the 4 teams that are left, who do you think would be the favorite? Probably Dallas?
Were they the highest seed of those 4 teams?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, other than the Leafs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Leafs are, but they're
They're on the
doesn't
verge.
Look good. Doesn't look good for the Leafs. Doesn't
They're-
look good.
And Coach Sweeney wouldn't be happy either if he was a Leafs fan. But
Well, he's not. I think he's actually happy the Leafs are getting beat.
Why?
Because I don't think he likes the Leafs.
Is because he's a Rangers fan?
I
don't know.
why. I don't know why. I just
He did say
love Coach Sweeney, but I think he just doesn't like the Leafs.
but we love Coach Sweeney.
Of
He's
course we
awesome.
do. Of course, people can not like our team. That's fine.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this about me sometimes, but sometimes I'm just like, guys, I'm tired of hearing the Leafs suck. I'm tired of hearing them saying they can't do anything. And
Well, look, they obviously don't stink, or otherwise they wouldn't be in round 2 of the playoffs. It's just they can't close.
They're just unable
I mean,
to.
let's face it. They haven't won a Stanley Cup since 1967.
Oh, look, it's Justin Bieber.
They haven't won a Stanley Cup in my lifetime. So here we go. They got to get going. They got to get something going.
Yep. And here's
OEL
OEL.
into the corner here in the Leaf zone. And the Mariners trying to dig that out.
And there's
Panthers come away
Barkov.
with it.
Here's Barkov.
Leafs
and there's
ganging
Marner.
up and
And there's Morgan Riley.
looking sloppy. Oh, it goes
they're
right
in
through
sloppy
Pacioretty's
here.
legs.
And there's
Back
Joseph
to
Wall.
Wall to Riley. Don't give it away.
Don't give it away here.
And it goes right back to the Panthers.
Oh,
Here we go.
Marner takes. I thought he slipped. I thought he was gonna blow a tire. They score.
Nope. No goal. No goal.
Nope.
I think he's going to call it goalie interference or what do you call it?
Goalie interference. I don't know.
Prior to the puck entering the net, there was goaltender interference. Yep, exactly. That's what I saw too.
Yep.
I was a good lip reader there. See? Yep.
Yeah, that's goalie interference, man.
Hell yeah. Good stick by
Riley.
Morgan Riley.
But it's
Yeah.
goalie
Yeah,
interference.
he skated right into Wall. Can't do that. Bye. Yeah, and then he kicked it. He basically kicked it into the net. Slid into Wall and kicked it into the net.
What? Yeah, they
Nope,
got.
can't do that there, Mr. Jones.
They gotta score. They gotta score.
Oh, I guess they got to take a look at it. Let's see.
No. Don't tell me it's 4-0.
Well, I mean, it looked pretty clear to me, but let's say I'm just not astute enough to see the finer points of how this should be a goal, then I think they should not call it a goal just for the simple fact that they blew the last one and gave them a goal for free.
No. Don't tell me it's
See,
4-0.
replay, kicks, knee, nope, no goal. His knee flew right into, what's his name's pad?
Who?
Wall.
Joseph Wall.
Yeah, watch the knee, bam, right into his pad. He couldn't move if he wanted to. That ain't a goal.
No goal.
All right, so we're having a little time here.
No goal.
Yeah,
Well, Marner,
we've seen it. We've seen it.
I thought Marner almost blew a tire.
So as we wait, we're playing on. Here
So
we
it
go.
is goalie interference.
Back in action. Yep, still 3-0.
All right, here's Willie. And there's McCabe.
Digs it out
Digs
there,
it out.
sends it out. Nope, right back to the
Nope,
Panthers.
right.
Panthers again on the attack.
And here's
And here
Willie,
comes William
broken up by
Nylander.
Willie.
He chips it ahead, again, taken by the Panthers.
Oh, and there's Matthew Tkachuk. Oh, Tkachuk
Tkachuk
shoots.
tries to lay down, take a little dive.
Here's Gus Forsling, shoots. Saved by Wall.
Does it just like have a magnet in it and it just goes to Panthers players?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who doesn't have a stick? 19.
Yarncroak.
Yarncroak. There's Gus.
Great save by
Another
Wall.
great
Get
save
up,
by
Wall.
Oh, and there's Aaron Ekblad. Nope.
He sends it around the boards, out to the point.
Here's Verhaeghe.
Verhaeghe. Now, right top of the avenue.
Ooh,
Good
no.
save.
What a save by Wall on Marchand.
Yeah, yep. Let's go, Leafs.
Oh, and there's
Come on, you got to
Ito
clear it so you can get a
Luostarinen.
line change here.
I mean, look at that. Like,
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a complete mess.
Yeah,
They're in all 5 of them are in the crease, or not in the crease, in the slot.
they're in the slot.
Guys, get out there. Good skate by Nylander there to block that shot. But what are you doing? It's not a power play.
although they don't have.
They don't have what?
Ridiculous.
They don't have what?
They don't have their.
Producer Dana is starting to say something.
They had one guy without a stick.
One guy without a stick.
Power play.
So
but still.
Yarncroak. Yarncroak
All
is
right,
without a stick.
3:32 left in the second. 3-0 Florida. 3:32 left. Benoit climbing over the wall here. Leafs just look flat, tired.
So
Panthers look aggressive, fast, and Panthers win the draw.
and there's Seth Jones. Nope,
Saved
shot
by-
blocked.
Oh, is it blocked? Okay.
It was either Marner or Matthews. All right, here's Carlo. Oh, I thought they were gonna crash into
taken
each
away
other.
by the Panthers again.
Oh, and there's Joseph Wall.
Leafs
Oh.
just doing anything, and that's icing. That's going to come all the way back.
All the way back.
Leafs showing absolutely no control.
No control. Zero. Honor, pride, and courage. None of that's happening tonight so far. None. Zero. Nada.
You tell them, Makes.
Zilch. Right?
They look down. You look at that bench. There's no joy. Not that there should be joy when you're down 3-0, but they look dead.
Dead in the water.
They look beaten, is what I should say.
Dead in the water.
Panthers now in control again in the offensive zone.
Oh,
Behind the net, Carlo trying to dig it out.
Here's Morgan Riley.
All right, let's see. Can you keep it for
All right,
more
here's
than 3
Marner.
seconds? Marner chips it right to a Panther. Okay, so no, they can't. Leafs again. Marner
here's Marner again.
trying to make something happen there. He's in the corner. He gets it centered.
Nope.
Somebody buries Max Domi.
And there's
And here come the
Matthew
Panthers
Tkachuk.
back the other way. Kachuk up the left side.
Here's
Chips
Tkachuk.
into the corner.
Here's Kachuk. And
Tanev.
whoop. Oh. Here comes. Oh. Here comes.
Oh, a nice little move by
Scotty
Morgan
Lawton.
Riley.
Scotty
Scott
Lawton.
Lawton, rather.
Scotty
But
Lawton.
doesn't keep it for more than 3 seconds. And we're right back here. Panthers coming the other way.
All right, here's Chris Tanev.
Tanev breaks that up.
All right, Ito Listerinen.
Panthers have it again in the corner. They send
Listerinen.
it around to the point. Oh, it slips through.
Slips through.
Here comes Pacioretty trying to make
Pacioretty.
something happen. And Bobby McMahon there. And Scotty Lawton. All three on the left side now. McCabe comes all the way up the right side. Helping him out.
No.
Oh, he gets kind of tied up there. I don't know, that look a
here's
little,
Nate
little
Schmidt.
ugly. And they send it around.
And here's
Wall
Joseph
collects it
Wall.
behind the net. Leafs get a line change here. Morgan Riley holding
Morgan
it behind
Riley.
the net while they reset.
Oh.
Look at the pressure though. Panthers don't give them an inch. They're all the way up in their face. They don't give them time to change.
And there's Joe Wall.
And here comes Morgan Riley, centers it up to
John Tavares.
Out to
Here's Holmberg. Oh,
Nobody there. Nobody there.
How is no one there? How?
OEL now retreats with it behind his own line. He sends it up to
Matthew Knies.
Matthew Knies, who loses it.
And here's Holmberg.
Holmberg drops it back to OEL again. OEL sends it up to Holmberg. Holmberg back to OEL.
And there's
OEL
OEL.
enters the neutral zone, sends it deep, and the Leafs get a line change. Here comes Austin Matthews. Matthews needs to make something happen here.
and there's
You're
Marner.
the captain. Do something.
Yeah. Oh. And here comes. Oh, Tanev.
Is that going to be icing?
Looks like it.
Icing. We're coming back. Let's
With
get a face-off in
less-
the Panther zone.
We got
See,
less
look
than a
at-
minute less than a minute to go in the second.
Look at the difference here. Look at the Panthers bench. They look happy. They look excited. They look energetic. And you look at the Leafs bench. They're all a bunch of sourpusses.
Oh, look who's had
At least be mad. You know what I mean? At least be mad, not dejected. Let's get angry. All right, here we go.
Bill Cower angry.
50 seconds left in the second period. Florida over Toronto, 3-0. This is it. This is for all the marbles, this game. Or
Yeah.
at least, for moving on. McKay, but look at the pressure by Verhaeghe, right? He harried him all the way around behind his own net. It doesn't give him a moment's respite.
Yeah, this is
Here comes
not
Lawton.
good.
Lawton gets a shot on. It's saved by Barbasol.
Bobrovsky.
Whatever his name is.
Start calling him by his right name for Pete's sake.
Maybe I'll jinx him.
Don't jinx him.
Why wouldn't I want to? Don't you want the Leafs to win?
Yeah.
Then you want Bobrovsky jinxed,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's Tanev up the right side.
Oh, and there's Steven Lorenz.
All right. He dumps it. Oh, good tag up by Lawton there to stay on side. Lawton,
And that's the
Tangling
end
up
of the
with-
second.
that's it for the second period. That was an awful period for the Leafs. Awful.
Man.
Florida, 25 shots total, and the Leafs,
with
12.
-4.
Yeah. Feels that way, doesn't it?
Man.
So a very rough period for the Leafs. One of those goals should not have been a goal. Dude was a mile offsides when that happened. And but you can't cry about it. Just got to move on. The Leafs coaching staff blew the call on that one. They should have challenged it.
I am very cross.
Well, what do hey, we enjoy the game because it's so exciting, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Well, actually, sometimes our team wins, sometimes our team loses.
But we can still watch.
We're not out there, right?
Yeah, but we can still stream.
Absolutely, we can.
We can still stream the games.
But like I said, it would be slightly less enthusiasm when your team's out, right? When your team's out of it. But that's all right. We love hockey. We love the game. We love to watch it. Mikro loves hockey. That's the whole thing, right? Mikro loves hockey.
Yeah.
That's it, baby.
But Papa.
Why don't we start talking about some of your favorite moments this season?
Favorite moments this season. I will go ahead. Go ahead.
I'd say
you name one, and I'll name one.
Probably one of them was when Alex Ovechkin broke the franchise record of 895 goals. Would you say that was good?
Wait, I don't think it was the franchise record. It's the NHL record.
NHL record.
Right. It wasn't just for the Capitals. He broke Wayne Gretzky's record, which nobody thought anybody would ever break. That was amazing. I would say one of my favorite moments of the season was that Matthew Nye's goal with 0.1 seconds left on the clock. It was a tenth of a second. I bet it was probably shorter than that. If they'd have broken it down to hundredths of a second, I bet it was around
It was
the
like
4 100ths of a second when that puck went in.
Are you
When
talking
that
about the
breakaway.
game? Are you talking about the game against the Penguins?
Yes, where he breaks away, steals the puck,
That was in Pittsburgh, right?
and he does like 99 out of 100 players would have just let the time run out, but not
Matty
Not
Nyes,
Matty
baby.
Nyes, baby. He took that thing and ran with it right down the avenue and blew it past the goalie. And they slowed that thing down from the overhead shot. You'd see it just as that thing was like 0.1 seconds, and then and then it turned to 0 as you see it hit the back of the net. I would say that was probably 1/100th of a second.
Oh, didn't the Vegas Golden Knights score in the Edmonton Oilers it was either game 3 or game 4?
Yeah, but that was like
0.4 seconds.
Yeah, 0.4 seconds. So that wasn't as close as Matty Nice. But I loved that because I loved the hustle. You know what I mean? Even though it was only the end of the second period, it wasn't like the end of the game where everyone's like always playing 100%. He plays 100%, no matter it's the first period, second period. It's a shame that he's injured right now and he's playing hurt because I think we'd see some things out of Matty Nice tonight.
Maybe I think that's why the Panthers have more momentum.
I'm sure there are a lot of reasons. That's certainly one of them. That Nyes is injured and playing through it. Give me another favorite moment.
Probably the beginning of the season when Macklin celebrating first NHL game, first NHL goal.
I've enjoyed watching him play. Him and Will Smith together, I think, have been a lot of fun to watch. Right?
Yeah.
They have the most fun losing.
Right?
They could be the.
Producer Dana brought up the fact that the Sharks, even though they stunk this year like they did last year, but they have fun. They have fun playing, and they look like they're having fun. Whereas you look at the Blackhawks, we didn't watch them as much, but from what I saw of them, they've got another great young player in Connor Bedard. The dude looks miserable. Now, they stink too, and it's hard to keep your spirit up.
We have somebody that's totally spamming us. Sorry.
When you play on a crappy team, or a team that isn't doing well, I shouldn't say a crappy team. It's hard to keep your spirits up. But the guys over in San Jose, man, they look like they got it down. They lose, but man, they're having a blast doing it, and they're putting together some interesting wins, right?
Yeah.
Like against the Leafs. Yeah, I like watching Celebrini and Smith play. Anyway,
And Papa?
Any other? So that was one of yours, watching Macklin celebrating. I would say the Four Nations face-off. I really enjoyed playing. I love that the American team stuck up for the country when stupid Canadians were booing the anthem.
Oh, that was crazy. Delicious.
What was it? Three fights in the first 9 seconds of that game. Loved it.
But we still like the Kachuk brothers after what happened.
Well, I love that they stood up for America. Hell yeah.
Oh, I love Ottawa Senate. I love Brady Kachuk. I don't know. I can't decide.
I hate to play against them though. When they're on your team, like they were with Team USA, then I like them. But when they're on the Panthers or the Senators, I hate them.
But just I still like Connor Hellebuck.
Sure, great player. Respect.
Jake Ottinger, like we mentioned earlier, Jake Ottinger and Connor Hellebuck, two great goalies. And Connor Hellebuck, he could go for his second consecutive Vezina trophy.
As we all know, the Vezina Trophy is given out to the best goalie that year, right? Or who's voted as the best goalie. So he could second straight, would it be?
Yeah.
Consecutive?
Yeah, what else
That'd be
has
cool.
been great moments of the season?
You
don't know? Probably the St. Louis Blues winning 12 in a row.
They went on a great run, didn't they? Yeah, and was able to get into the playoffs. What else?
Got all these people spamming our channel, like in the chat.
Yeah.
I can't stop. Like they keep creating new accounts.
What is so?
They're spamming us.
They're not.
Oh,
It's not good.
anyway, so greatest moments or favorite moments from the season. I can't think of any right now because I'm kind of feeling a little down in the dumps with this 3-0 deficit.
Yeah.
But hey, let's be like the Sharks, man. Let's keep our spirits up. So, let's see. I liked watching Nylander play so well this year.
Yeah.
I liked Tanev is having a good year, and he's always exciting to watch.
Oh, the Leafs have owned the Lightning in the postseason, right?
Yes, they continue to own the Lightning in the regular season. They didn't see him in the postseason this year.
No, I mean in the regular season.
Yeah,
I meant
in the regular season. I think they beat him every game. Every time they faced him, they beat him,
yeah, but
which was nice.
there was only. But isn't it crazy, Papa,
Yeah.
that Mitch Marner, after assisting Connor McDavid on Team Canada for the gold medal, scores the overtime goal for the Leafs in Boston. And you said you love it when the Leafs beat Boston in their barn.
Yes, I do.
Oh, Matty Nyes got his first career hat trick, and that was against Boston.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yes, I remember that. That was good. Loved it. Look at this. Puck in the ozone time. Florida doubles the Leafs. Possession time, more than double. Triple. It's not great. Not great.
Oh, Macklin Celebrini is the only rookie this season to have a hat trick, right?
Yes. Dan, will you step in for a moment?
No, 1 second.
No,
I have to
okay.
deal with this.
All right.
And Papa,
Yes.
what would you like to call maybe next series? Maybe the Western Conference Final or the East? East or West? I'd probably say go with West, probably because I like seeing Edmonton and Dallas.
Yeah. We'll call one of those.
Probably
for sure.
Western Conference Final.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
We'll call probably the West, and of course we'll stream the Stanley Cup Final.
It's certainly.
Break for 1 sec? Is that what you want to do?
What's that?
Do you want to take a break for 1 sec?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to take a break for just a minute, and we'll be right back for period 3. Hopefully the Leafs can get something going. All right.
Oh, I know what another moment was a good one.
Go ahead.
Remember the Dallas Stars were leading against the Vancouver Canucks, and remember the Canucks they scored 3 goals and they tied it, and Kiefer Sherwood won it in overtime.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I think Brock Besser scored the
Oh,
tie.
who was that recently? Some team scored 3 goals in like the final minute or something. What was that?
That was the Canucks?
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And Papa,
Yeah.
do you think who my picks are for the Rocket Richard 2 out of the 3?
Go ahead.
That's top goal scorer.
Uh-huh.
Austin Matthews. 2 of the 3 that I know are Austin Matthews and Alex Ovechkin.
Now the Rocket Richard is which one?
Top goal scorer.
But Matthews isn't one of the top goal scorers this year.
I don't know.
Maybe William Nylander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matthews hasn't been scoring a lot since he put that C on.
or Calder Trophy Rookie of the Year. Calder Trophy Rookie of the Year. That go. Oh, 2 nominees I got right, but 1 I got wrong. I thought it was Matvei Michkov from the Flyers, but it was Dustin Wolf from the Calgary Flames.
Oh, that's cool.
But the other 2 are Macklin Celebrini and Lane Hudson.
Ah, okay.
Remember Lane Hudson for the Montreal Canadiens? He broke
yes.
the Habs record, or I forgot. Lane Hudson.
Lane Hudson. Sounds like a Simpsons character. I'm Lane Hudson.
And I came from Boots in My Pant. You may have heard me from Boots in My...
You may have seen me in... What was it? Troy McClure, right?
something
I'm
like that.
Troy McClure. You might remember me from Planet of the Apes.
Quidgy-Bow.
So this
Quidgy-Bow.
may be your last stream of the season
Wait, what?
for the Leafs.
For the Leafs, yeah.
For
We
the
mentioned-
Western...
We mentioned that it might be our last stream, our last Leafs stream of the season.
Until we get
which
back.
will be a sad, sad day indeed. That's all right.
Yeah, they made it far. Second round of the playoffs.
Yep. They made it to the second round, which is
It's
good.
depressing that they're not losing, they're not getting beat. They're losing themselves. They're playing
I don't know if that's the case. I think Florida just might be overpowering them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's that they're not trying. I mean, you know,
I think they're trying. Yeah.
they're being overpowered.
It's the team with a lot more
Out-aggressed.
experience.
What?
Team with a lot more experience in the playoffs.
I don't know.
Oh, I know
I mean, look, they're the. Go ahead, Meeks. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
know another good moment of the season.
Go ahead. Let's hear a good moment of the
Joe
season.
Thornton had his number retired.
That was nice when they gave him a nice ceremony there in San Jose, and raised his number to the rafters.
and
That
what
was
else?
cool.
Oh, Matthews. Remember Linus Olmark? This is against the Ottawa Senators. Matthews scored a goal on Linus Olmark. He was out of his crease, and you were like, Domi and the puck almost were in the net. And
Ended up in the back of the net.
you're like, don't like.
That was funny.
Matthews almost buried the puck right into Domi's grill.
Yeah, Domi went into the net behind Allmark. Ended up like somebody knocked him down or whatever, and he flies into the net behind Allmark. So there was no goalie interference. And then Matthews, with Domi in the back of the net, drills one right into the net. Like, I wonder if he even took into account that Domi's dome was right in the back of the net too. I don't know. Either way, it didn't hit Domi in the dome. My favorite moments of the season are when Max Domi becomes
Maximum
Domi.
Oh, Papa.
What?
Oh, look at that. And I want to tell you something crazy.
Go ahead.
Maybe we'll explain the next commercial break. It's a joke.
Uh-huh.
It's from the Finding Nemo.
Go ahead. Tell me the joke.
Remember there was a mollusk, and he walks up to the cucumber. The sea mollusk says to the, let's say
Here we
it
go.
during the
Beginning
commercial.
of the third period.
All right, remember to stop at the 19-minute mark.
I think everybody's synced up. If they're not synced up by now, forget
We
them.
just need to get the Leafs synced up.
Oh, you know what? That's not true because maybe people are tuning in for the first time right here.
All right,
So,
bark off.
At the 19-minute mark, we're going to try and allow you to sync streams so that we'll be talking about what's actually happening that you're watching.
I think we should do that from now on.
Yeah, whichever is ahead. If the broadcast is ahead of us, then just pause the broadcast at 19 minutes until we catch up, and we will let you know, or vice versa. If we're ahead of the broadcast, pause us, and then start it again at 19 minutes when the broadcast catches up. So here we go. Well, there's nothing really happening. Again, there's a stoppage, and so I'm just talking.
And
I got to be clear because some people don't know. They don't know. All right, there's 19:28 left on the clock right now, and play begins again.
Play zooms again. All right. Here is Steven Lorenz. And then there's lots of guys. Oh, there's McCabe. Oh, there's Steven Lorenz. He had the puck. They're just not the pucks are getting batted away by them. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, it stopped at 3. It stopped at 3. Don't start it. Don't start it.
Look at Matthew Kachuk.
Matthew Kachuk.
Kachucky Chuck. Obama, like we were talking about, can you imagine if goals score, like if they got 2 goals in the first 10 minutes and then they went empty net and they tied
Hold on
it?
a second, because we're getting the
All
puck
right,
drop.
3, 2, 1, sink.
Mark. you were ahead of it. You got to be right on when it changes. And a save by Wall. And here come the Leafs. Let's see if they can keep it for more than 3 seconds. Here comes Tavares.
Here's John Tavares. All right, John Tavares. And there's Sergei Bobrovsky.
Maybe that was 4 seconds. All right, Leafs keep it, but send it to Bobrovsky, who covers it up.
Like, say his name.
Probably could have saved that.
Right? That was like a little dribbler. Dana could have saved that.
But Papa?
All right, let's see. Right now, the Leafs have 13 shots on goal, and Florida has 25. Let's see if the Leafs can catch up, or will Florida double the Leaf shots again? All right, Matthews over the puck. Or no, Tavares, Matthews.
All right, Mikola. All right.
This is an interesting line.
All right, Sam Reinhart. Oh, there was a little bit of a hit there.
Okay, so we've got Tavares, Matthews, and Marner out there.
All right, here's OEL.
So
OEL. Oh, I thought it was going to get batted away.
that means Berube's putting them in the blender, mixing up some lines here, trying to make something happen.
Are they freestyling?
And here comes William Nylander and Max Domi together.
Are they freestyling lines?
And Bobby McMahon.
All right, here's Domi again.
Domi in the corner, sends it out to the point. Across ice.
Nope.
Taken away by the Panthers.
Here's Seth Jones, and he'll give
Panthers
it to...
chip it ahead. Leafs get it back. Panthers go for a line change. Here comes Max Domi.
Domi!
Yes, go! Max Domi!
Maximum Domi!
Leafs are on the board. Leafs are on the board. Let's go, baby.
Oh, Ty!
And there's Ty Domi, Max's dad in the former Leaf himself in the stands.
That's what they needed to do. Let's go.
Here we go. You know what it was? I took the jersey off. I took the jersey off. Here we go, baby. Max Domi. Swoop. Yes!
You took the jersey
He just
off.
beat Bobrovsky. There was no screen. There was nothing. He just beats him.
Whoop! Yep.
Beautiful.
All right. 2-1. 3-1. They needed that.
Hell yeah. Oh, 5 hold him too. That's embarrassing.
Another one, just like the other one.
All right, we need another one just like the other one.
That's embarrassing. He goes 5-hole on Bobrovsky. I love it.
All right. Here's McCabe.
And here come the Leafs again.
Here's McCabe. Oh. And there's Chris Tanev.
Sends it around the boards.
Oh.
McCabe sends it up. Come on, beat it, Patch. Beat it, Patch.
There's Pacioretty. Oh.
Icing.
Icing.
All right, we're going to bring that back into the Leaf zone.
All right, just let me get the Finding Nemo joke ready, okay?
That was beautiful. They timed that during the Panthers line change. Whoop. Oh, yes. Watching a replay of that goal. It's so nice.
Nemo. See.
I think I conjured Maximum Domi by talking about how I like when he becomes Maximum Domi.
Oh, Oh, Superman Benoit. That was another great moment of the season. It was in Utah.
Who was he fighting?
I forgot, but
He does that Superman punch on the guy?
it was in Utah.
That was awesome.
That was the one in Utah.
Yeah. What do we got here? We got something on the ice?
What is that? Is that a cookie?
Is that a cookie?
Is that an Oreo cookie?
I don't know what that was.
I remember once when the Leafs were playing the Avalanche in Colorado, the Canucks were playing the Avalanche in Colorado.
Yeah.
Somebody threw a bag of candy at Elias Pettersson.
Oh, boy. All right, so with 17:37 left in the third, the Leafs
That was a chocolate chip cookie.
are on the board.
I don't care if they lose.
Yeah, I don't care if they lose. Just get in a couple fist fights and make them pay for it. Make them pay for it.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Come on,
All right,
Holmberg
here's
comes away with it.
Holmberg.
And
All
here
right,
comes
here's-
Matty Knives. He chips it ahead.
Nope.
To
Here's
Pacioretty.
Oh!
Sticked away by Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
And
All right.
now here come the Panthers on a counterattack.
All right, here comes Marchand. Marchand. Oh, here's
OEL with-
drifted away.
Oh, that was a miss hit by...
Is it?
Oh,
They score.
4-1.
Oh.
4-1.
We just banked it in.
That was
That's
a
all right. Let's score another goal from the Leafs. Just fight back.
fight back, Leafs.
At least it's not a shutout.
That
right?
was a nice goal by
Was
number
that
17 there.
Was that
Or not
Rodriguez?
17.
Listerinen?
27. 27.
Listerinen, right? Ito Listerinen.
Yeah, man, that was nice.
Oh.
Nice goal. What are you going to do?
Oh, look at that. Great job.
Oh, Woe wants that one back. For sure. That's rough. That's rough.
That was
That's
a good
rough.
shot, but it is rough. Yep.
Nice goal by the Panthers.
All right. Ito Listerinen, his third career postseason. Third
All
goal
right.
of the postseason. All
All
right.
right, Leafs, let's go.
Oh, and here comes Chris Tanev, and he'll give it to Jake McCabe. And it goes into the corner, and Bobrovsky collects it. Oh,
Good
big
hit.
hit.
Was that Matthew Knives?
No, it was
Lawton.
Scotty Lawton.
Come on, Scotty. All right. Nope, Panthers chip it away. Oh, kept in, but no,
By-
Panthers get it right back.
But Barkov, right? Barkov got.
Tanev behind the net, sends it around to Lawton. Lawton, oh, Bjornkrog misses it.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Leafs looking for a line
here's
change here.
All right, here's
McCabe.
McCabe.
Look at that. Look how aggressive they are, Panthers. And that goes off a Panther and out of play. We're going to get a
Wait,
drop
the
here in the neutral zone.
Oh, I just scratched my finger.
That's all right. Man, this goal. Look at that.
Ah.
What a light touch by Listerine, whatever his name is.
Ito Listerinen.
And his breath smells so nice.
Scratched my
That's
finger
tough.
a little bit.
That's all right, buddy. All right, so here we go. Marner is tapped back to
there's
Benoit.
Benoit.
Benoit having trouble controlling that. OEL sends it around. Back. Look at the pressure. Look at the pressure by the Panthers.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, they're being very aggressive. And the Leafs aren't getting enough breakaways to make them stay back.
Yeah, I do not get it. I don't get it. Oh, look. So on Tuesday, the Eastern Conference Final begins. And on Wednesday on ESPN Plus, the Western Conference Final begins, right? So Edmonton and Dallas. So we'll stream that series.
All right. All right, Max Domi over the puck here. And he wins the draw, ships it deep. McMahon puts a shoulder on Kern, number 5.
Aaron Ekblad.
Ekblad. I knew it had a K in there.
Aaron Ekblad. Oh, here's Domi. Oh, there's Morgan Riley. Riley. Oh.
Who was that? Had tried to switch? Oh, it was William Nylander tried to switch to his backhand and bury that. Just
There's William.
couldn't
There's
finish.
Morgan Riley. Back to Willie. Willie stolen by Marchand, but it's taken away by Gus Forsling, I think.
And that's
no, it's
saved
Thomas
by-
Nosek.
Saved by Wall.
Oh, guess who is scratched and not playing today
Who?
for the Panthers?
Who?
Nico Sturm. He was a
Okay.
Shark.
Yep.
And Vitek Vanacek is Bobrovsky's backup, so he
Oh,
also
good skate. That didn't even get on net because
also from the
15
Anton Lindell.
Lindell got his skate on that and blocked Willie's shot.
So Vanacek is Bobrovsky's backup. He also came from the Sharks, right?
Right. All right, here we go. Leafs had won that, but gave it up.
All right.
Now Leafs got it again.
Here's McCabe.
Up to Lawton.
Scotty Lawton.
Lawton retreats behind his own blue line.
Oh, he's bad away
Bad.
by
Bad pass, and that's taken
Jonah
away by the Panthers.
Gadjevich.
Panthers can just kill time here,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're going to. They're still playing very aggressively. They're going to go for more goals.
And there's Tanev. I'll give it to Jake McCabe.
And that goes deep, and
and
no
there's
icing.
No, it's Mikkola.
Good hit by Matthews.
On Mikkola.
And that's sent down. That's going to be icing, though, I believe. No? Okay, no. Here we go. Tanev changes direction behind the net. Now he reverses again because you get that full court press by
and there's Janet.
by
There's
Panthers.
Tavares. Nope.
And they get that on.
I thought that was going to be a fight.
Nope.
Pushing and shoving. There's John Tavares.
All right, 14-13 left in in regulation. Leafs got to get something going here.
Well, they got a goal, right?
They did, but then they gave one up immediately.
At least they did. But we know the good news is it's not going to be a shutout.
Right. Yeah, I even feel better already. Even though they're still in a deficit of 3. I feel better that they finally got one on the board.
So I have the
You can go home,
They can score a goal.
not being
So
total
they can
losers.
score a goal.
Let's score more. But look at this. Look at this. They can't.
Panthers are aggressive.
Very aggressive. Leafs can't maintain control of the puck for very long.
Yeah.
There's McMahon, touches it for a second, right back to the Panthers.
They did, yes, last game.
Yeah.
They did. Oh!
Good hit by Max Domi.
And there goes Brad Marchand. No, wait, it's not Brad Marchand. That's Sam Reinhart. Or is it Marchand?
That was
I can't
Bennett.
tell.
All
I
right,
saw
here
a
we go.
3. Oh! No. Get it out.
Yep. Leafs got to
And-
clear it. Oh, who was that? Nylander lost an edge there.
Oh, and there's a. Oh, is that?
Verhaeghe sends it deep.
And there's
Leafs.
Austin Matthews.
Matthews just sends it
There's-
right across
Ooh, into the
He basically
belly of Joseph
that would have
Wall.
been an assist by Austin Matthews to who's number 7?
Dmitry Kulikov.
Kulikov.
Maximum Domi with the only goal for the Leafs. It's a 4-1 game in Toronto for the Panthers.
Kulikov took the pass from Matthews and sent it the bullet right at Wall.
Oh, all right. Here's the Finding Nemo joke.
Go ahead.
So there was this mollusk, see? And he walks up to a sea. Well, he doesn't walk up. She swims up. Well, actually, the mollusk isn't moving. He's in one place, and the sea cucumber, I'm mixed up. There was a mollusk and a sea cucumber. None of them were walking, so forget that I said that. Just then, the sea cucumber looks over to the mollusk and says, with fronds like these, who needs anemones?
Anemones.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
one,
it's a
me.
good one.
Fafa,
Yeah.
he told that
Like these.
he told that to the 3 sharks, right?
I remember, yeah.
Oh, clownfish, really? Go on, tell us a joke.
That's right. It's a good movie.
That's when you fell in love with Australia.
Yep. That is when Meeks fell in love with Australia, watching Finding Nemo. And he made it his mission to go to Australia.
And we're going back.
Yeah, we went in 2018. Now we're going back.
But except this year, the
Yep.
only difference is
Mm-hmm.
we're not going to New Zealand, right?
Right, not this time.
But we still love New Zealand.
I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Best breakfast ever.
And I love both New Zealand and Australia. They're both great countries. Oh, hi, Jackie Redmond. So this is on TNT and on Sportsnet if you're in Canada. So in this game, we have Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher, and Jackie Redmond. And in the one on Sportsnet, there's probably Chris Cuthbert, Craig Simpson, and Kyle Bukauskas.
All right. And we're waiting for the drop here, waiting for things to start up again.
Oh, wait, look, most playoff goals versus the Leafs. Brad
No,
Marchand,
points.
Brad Marchand with 36, and only one in front of him is Gordie Howe, right?
Mr. Hockey.
Mr. Hockey, Gordie Howe.
All right, Panthers win the draw, and they send it on net. Wall saves, or it might have gone wide. Couldn't quite tell. OEL in the corner. Up to
and here's
Marner. Marner now.
Oh, there's Mitch Marner.
Making a move, chips to the head. Looks like the Panthers are going to come up with that.
Yep. And there's
but
more Riley.
Sends it across, nobody there.
Riley.
And back out through the neutral zone.
Back out through the neutral zone.
Pressuring.
Yep. And there's John
Tavares trying to come away with it. No luck. Here's Morgan Riley to Jake McCabe. Jake McCabe keeps it, sends it into the corner.
Yep.
Nylander chasing. Tavares comes out with it. No, not quite. Taken away by the Panthers.
No, not quite. Oh, and there's
still fighting for it against the boards there.
John Tavares. Oh, there's McCabe.
Keeps it in, and nope, but it comes out. Back in.
And there's
Pacioretty tags up and pursues. Behind the net there.
Behind the net it goes, and there's Gus Forsling. And there comes, there's Barkov.
Taken away by Yarncroke to Pacioretty.
Oh, Pacioretty. Oh.
That looked like a trip. Yeah, they're not really calling anything. The only penalty that got called was that
too many men on the ice.
Too many men, which is like you had to call it. They had 7 guys out there.
And the one that should have been called was when the guy was a mile offside.
Don't remind me.
Sorry.
All right, here we go.
Sorry.
It would still be 3-1, so that doesn't matter.
Not necessarily.
All right, here we go.
All right, they find themselves. You always want to try to plant the seed of doubt.
Out to the point. Cross ice.
All right,
Now centered.
Center. Oh. Did that hit Bobrovsky in the back?
I think it might have. All right. Leafs finally look like this third line is finally kind of getting something
showing
going.
up a little bit, right?
Yeah, 11:18 left in regulation. Still 4-1 Panthers. Here comes William Nylander with speed.
No, Willie
gets it
with
taken
speed.
away, but no, gets it back.
McMahon, Domi in front.
Riley out at the point.
There's Morgan Riley. Oh, get it? No one is there.
No, Riley had to stay back exactly for this reason. Nice stick by Morgan Riley.
Oh, somebody went down.
Yeah, he took a dive.
Yeah.
Deep into the corner there. Yeah, see, look, a lot of guys getting tangled up. You know what? Matthews just wasted 3 seconds looking for a call. And there are no calls tonight, so just play.
Yeah. There are no calls. Just frickin' play, for Pete's sakes.
Mm-hmm. All right. 10:39. There's a stoppage here. 10:39. Panthers have doubled Leafs shots again. 28 shots for the Panthers, 14 shots for Toronto. Score remains 4-1. Pacioretty. There's a trip. Look at that. That was totally a trip. They ain't calling anything tonight. And there's a high stick. Look, who was that?
That was totally a high stick.
Yeah. That was to Matthews. That's what he was waiting for the call for. He got punched in the face with the guy's stick.
What? It's a goal?
What's the goal?
What?
No, that was from earlier.
Oh, that was a goal.
Wait. No, did that just happen? Did we miss it while we were watching replays?
No.
5-1. We missed another goal.
No.
Right off the face-off.
Oh.
Yeah, Leafs are going home. Leafs are going home.
They're home.
That's a shame. But, it is what it is. They're getting outplayed.
No.
It's all right. It's all right, buddy. We got another season next year.
But we got to wait until after Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Or we might see some Leafs fans in Australia.
You never know. They'll be hanging their heads in shame. All right, let's see. This is Wink. Yeah, why isn't Stolarz out there? I don't know.
Anybody out there?
Yeah, nobody's playing well. I mean, look. They're just outplayed. Panthers are the better team.
Yeah. I still respect the Panthers, and same with the Bruins.
Yeah, you can respect someone and hate them.
Right. You can hate them, but learn from them.
Hey, that's a good point, Meeks. I think the Leafs got to be much more aggressive
Yeah.
next year.
Next year. I mean, oh, you know who has the longest NFL drought?
Yeah.
Arizona Cardinals.
Wow. Okay.
All right, here's Nyes. Whoa!
Come on,
Down the
Maddie.
avenue. No, wait. Down the avenue is more like center ice,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. Right down through the slot.
Right through the slot.
Yeah. If you come across the logo at center ice and then right down through the slot, you're down the avenue, baby.
Oh, there's Nyes.
Oh, taken away by
Kachuk.
Kachuk.
So, Papa,
Yes.
it kind of looks like the champs are going to still be standing, right?
Yep.
So the odds are the champs are still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, there's Legos.
Yep.
All right.
So another stoppage here. I didn't catch how much time there was left. How much more misery we got to sit through here.
Let me look at my phone because I took a picture of the longest droughts in the league. If I can find it. I found it here, right here. The Leafs with 56 seasons. Longest NHL drought.
That's rough.
The Sacramento Kings. What league is that?
Basketball.
Basketball. It's not the NBA, is it?
Yeah.
74 seasons.
Wow.
The Cleveland Guardians with 76. And the Arizona Cardinals with 77.
Guardian. I forgot they changed. It used to be the Indians. Cleveland Indians.
So the Arizona Cardinals with 77 seasons without a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if Al Michaels were to call a game for the NHL,
Said he's a Sacramento Kings fan.
Who's that?
Julian.
All right.
So he knows the pain.
Papa.
All right. So,
Let's think of all the positives we could take from this.
yeah, sure. We think of all the positives. Hey, you know what?
Victor Swift just joined the chat. He said, "Oh man."
Who?
Victor.
Oh, so, hey, Victor, how are you?
Hi, Vic.
But let's talk about the fact that you started a hockey show this year. And despite the fact that, it looks like our favorite team is going to lose, the great thing that came out of this is we're doing this.
Together.
And next season, it's going to be even better. I love the fact that you're doing your roundups on Instagram and TikTok.
You can follow me at MLSHD.
At MLSHD, this guy. Follow him.
And you're on Instagram as well, at that Broderick, right?
That Broderick. That is correct.
And Papa.
So, man, I'm really excited about the fact that we can do this again next year, and we can
We'll have more
stream some
people
games.
on.
We could have some more guests.
No, more friends.
Friends. We'll have some more friends on. And here come the Leafs with 9:33 left in regulation. Doesn't look good for the Leafs here. It looks like they're going to go home empty-handed again this year. But hey, let's see if they can get a couple more on the board here in the final 9:29 of the 2024-25 season.
So you always
Do the impression of John Tavares.
Hey. Oh, one sec. Hey, it's John Tavares, the captain of your Toronto Maple Leafs.
Hey, it's John Tavares, the captain of your Toronto Maple Leafs. Hey, another great moment was he will retire. Like that one, huh? Hey,
Pop fans.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we might as well just have some fun at this point. 9:11 left in regulation here as the Leafs struggle to get some kind of offensive thing going.
All right,
Morgan Riley swings it around, and the Leafs go for a change. Don't pass to someone until everyone's off the ice. That's
All
all
right,
he
here's
needs.
Morgan Riley.
That's all he needs. Another Florida power play. Here come the Here come the Panthers.
Oh, here's Bennett.
Sam Bennett. I want to see him legless. All right, here we go.
But everybody's got to skate. If you're legless, you can't skate.
Oh, sure you can.
All right, here's
Just
Matthews.
not as well. All right, here we go. Matthews gets it stripped away. Go get him, Matty.
There's
Don't
Matty
let him
Nice.
hold back there.
No, don't let him hold back. No.
Here we go. And here come the Panthers looking to make something happen here. They send it deep, send it around.
Oh, big hit. And
Here
there
comes
goes
Matthews up
there's
to Pacioretty.
Pacioretty.
Pacioretty sends it deep behind the net now.
Yep.
Holmberg, Pacioretty.
Pacioretty. Oh! And there's
Who's
Jake
that?
McCabe.
Tavares couldn't handle the puck.
Jake McCabe.
Here comes Tavares. Oh, changes direction twice.
Oh,
So-and-so sends it around. Couldn't see who that was.
Here's
Pacioretty gets it stripped away. Gets his pocket picked.
Here's Tavares.
Tavares now behind the net.
And he's
he
on
gets
his
to take
butt.
it away.
And he's on his butt. Yeah.
Panthers just outplaying the Leafs here on every level. 30 shots to the Leafs 15.
And there's Jake McCabe. And there goes somebody. Oh, and Yarncrow collects it.
And he sends it too far. And, oh my gosh.
And here's Marchand.
Marchand takes it. Don't hold there. Be careful.
Careful.
Here comes Yarncrow. Chips it back. And look, they're right there to try and take it away. And they do. See how he takes it away. Unbelievable.
And there's Scotty Lawton.
Leafs are.
And there's Steven Lorentz.
This is like.
And
This is like a pro team playing a junior hockey team.
yeah, this is like kindergartners, eh?
Well, I don't know about that. I'm just saying.
No, just kidding. Not kidding.
They just have dominated the Leafs tonight on both sides of the puck.
Yeah. Well, they're the reigning champs, right?
They are.
Oh, shot
Blocked.
blocked. They are the defending Stanley Cup champs.
They are.
And there's Benoit.
Benoit cross ice to Carlo. Back to
Carlo.
Benoit. Come on, guys. You got 6.5 minutes. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're standing around.
Yeah.
That was 30 seconds you just burned off the clock, standing there in your own zone.
Yeah. I do not get this.
All right, here we go. They send it out to the point.
Oh, here's
To
Morgan
Riley.
Riley.
Riley sends it on net.
Nope. But it's still
Marner
but it's gone by
now
Max
taking
Domi.
it out. Oh, tries to
Oh!
swing around and sling one back at the net, but it goes wide.
There's Matthew Nyes.
With a nice move, takes it out. Oh,
Oh.
it's football out there now. People tackling each other,
This is starting to look like the NFL now.
right? They are really just letting them go.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's the kind of play that benefits Florida, not the Leafs. The Leafs got a little bit of physicality this year with Berube as head coach,
But they can't
but they're still not they're not a goon squad.
But they can't this is only for Craig Berube's first year behind the bench, but they can't just fire him. No.
No, I'm not saying that. They just haven't they don't play bruiser hockey.
Yeah.
And the Panthers do. And when the whistles go away, that means that it's going to benefit the Panthers.
Yeah. All right, here's McCabe going into the neutral zone, and he gets Austin Matthews. Matthews shoots.
Oh, it's a shot on net, but it didn't go.
Follow up with it.
Yeah.
Got his own rebound.
That was something positive.
Yep.
Got his own
4:43 left in regulation.
Oh.
Matthew Nyes. Nope. Taken away.
All right, here's Morgan Riley.
All right. So it's back and forth here in the neutral zone. And that one goes up out of play.
Up and out of play. it goes.
4:30 left in regulation.
I was saying
Marner
the other
looks
day-
what's that?
I was saying the other day that if the Leafs were up 5-1
If-
right now, you'd be nervous.
Right. And isn't that sad? Yeah, if the Leafs were up 5-1 right now, we'd still be nervous. Because they have
They could do what
the memory of them blowing big leads is still too fresh.
So you're saying what they could do to what the Canucks did to the Stars?
It's not at all what I was saying. But you can always hope, right?
Yeah.
You can always hope.
And Papa?
With 4.5 minutes, though, they'd have to score a goal every minute. And every minute and, I don't know, every minute and 8 seconds, something like that.
And Papa?
What?
Now I have to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I thought the Predators were going to be contenders for sure for the additions of Steven Stamkos, Jonathan Marchessault, Brady Shea, and Scott Wedgwood at the beginning of the season. You thought you thinking they're going to be contenders, but we were far from right.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Papa?
Mm-hmm.
But this is still Mikro loves hockey.
Of course, and we still love hockey, even when our team loses.
Loses or wins.
I think Mikro's okay with it. I think he's just excited that there's still hockey going on.
But Papa,
Heck yeah. What?
So who do you think's gonna pick the win? The West, Dallas or Edmonton?
I'm rooting for Dallas from here on out.
Panthers or Hurricanes?
Oh, I'm going for the Canes.
Carolina?
Yeah, I'll root for the Hurricanes.
Is it because of Freddie Anderson?
No, I
Yeah.
think they're good. They were a good team.
Carolina. You know what? They kind of reminds me of their logo.
What? Which one? The swirl?
The swirl. It kind of looks like the Target symbol.
Kind of, but it's a hurricane. It's what a hurricane looks like on the radar, on the
But do
the
you?
little swirly cloud
Yeah, and do you know what the Battle of Purple is?
in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Ravens and Vikings.
Yes. There are no purple teams in the NHL, are there?
But the Mighty Ducks have a little bit of purple.
Okay,
The
fair.
Ducks once had purple, but not anymore.
Not anymore. All right, here come the Leafs. Let's go, baby. Are they going to go empty net?
I don't know. Might as well.
Yep. Wall goes off. They're empty net right now.
Oh, let's get 2 goals. Let's get some goals.
Let's get 5 goals.
Let's get some goals.
All right, here we go. They are empty net. They're not going to win this empty net.
But regardless,
battle. These guys are just too
regardless, Joseph Wall did was the reason why they were able to shut the door and
too tough.
force
All right,
a game 7.
Here we go. All right, so battling in the corner.
Battle in the corner, and Matthews gets it.
Nope,
Wait, no, they're
he
digging
didn't.
for it. Oh,
They send it deep.
then it did.
Max Domi. Nope.
Oh, there's Evan Rodriguez.
Nope. Here we go. All right, Leafs get it back in their zone.
And there's
There's Marner.
Marner.
Oh, Pacioretty thought about passing it back between his legs. He saw the defender there. That was a smart move not to do that. Oh, man. Yarncroke gets forced through the crease. Retreating all the way back.
Oh! And then goes Max Pacioretty.
Yeah, this is close.
It's Pacioretty.
I mean, like every time they give up possession, it's an opportunity for Boston to just blast it
Florida?
into the net. And there it is. Goal! 6-1.
It's over. So, Papa?
It was over an hour ago.
Papa?
It was over 10 minutes into this game.
Papa?
What?
I was like, I'm still smiling in embarrassment. Like, when Mike Vanderjack missed that goal, Peyton Manning, he was still smiling, but embarrassed.
Why is it Marchand that puts the last?
Yeah, right. It's probably not even the last goal. They'll get another one. Let's really run it up. Freaking Marchand.
Well, Joseph Wall, in Game 6, he was able to shut the door to force a Game 7 here, right?
Yep. All right, Leafs. Are they going empty net again? Let's see. Can they score 7 goals in 2 minutes and 53 seconds?
I see an Oilers fan, Papa. Oh, there's Benoit. Shoots into the belly of Bobrovsky.
Let's at least see some big hits.
At least it's better getting shut out.
Yeah, it looks pretty grim there on the Leafs bench.
Looks pretty grim on the Leafs bench. The face looks
Hey, they were
bench looks dejected.
They were outplayed.
Outshot.
Outplayed from one end of the ice to the other.
From top to bottom,
Yep.
right? From top to bottom, they were outplayed.
Yep. The other team is just tougher.
Yeah. The seeding in which you finish at the end of the season
Saved
bears
by-
nothing.
Saved by Wall.
Right? Right, Papa?
What's that?
What you did in the regular season compared to the playoffs is meaningless, right?
Well, it gets you home ice, so that's important. But it didn't serve the Leafs because you know what? Their stars
We're not
were
showing
useless.
up. We're not showing up.
Useless. Yeah.
Oh,
Look at-
Brandon Shanahan. Wait, he looks like. Oh, Steve Dangle. He looks like he could be fired. Yeah. Right?
Well, he's not getting it done, is he?
Yeah.
Fire his butt. Fire them. All right, here we go.
And
2:30 left.
2:30
They're
left in
Still trying to
regulation.
dig that out in the face out there.
Marshawn whiffs.
Marshawn whiffs.
What is that stuff on the ice?
Where? It's probably some root beer.
I thought it was gonna be
2:20 left. 33 shots on goal for the Panthers. 20 for the Leafs. At least the Leafs caught up a little. Right before it was double. At one point it was triple.
Brandon Shanahan. His job's on the line, right?
Yeah.
I gotta say, if the Leafs were up 6-1, that probably would have saved his job right there.
Yep.
And here's Simone Benoit. And is that root beer?
I don't know, buddy.
And probably Mike.
I do know this though. They should fire everybody except the people they can't, and then build a team around Nyes.
And I have to say something, Papa.
What?
At this season, Marner and Tavares are free agents.
Get rid of them.
So they could go to Chicago, right?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people would be happy to have him. William Nylander, let's go, baby.
Willie. Here's Willie.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. No luck.
No luck.
Kept in.
There's Carlo.
Ooh, glove down by Bobrovsky. 156 left in
And
regulation.
here's what the bracket looks like, right?
I don't just move Florida up.
And look at the bracket.
Yeah, that's
So we know Dallas and Edmonton are playing, right?
mm-hmm.
Dallas and Edmonton are playing in the first round. No, in the Western Conference Final.
So Florida beat them last year in the second round, right? No, Boston did.
Boston.
Right.
No, they beat the Bruins. They won the Cup last year.
No, I'm saying the Leafs.
The Leafs.
Boston beat them.
Boston beat the Leafs last
Right.
year in the first round.
First round? Oh yeah, you're right. First round.
And it was the David Pastrnak game-winning goal
What happened the year before?
They made it to the second round.
for the first time since
Yeah,
2004.
but who beat them in the second round?
Panthers.
the Panthers?
That's right. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
And this is just like 2 years ago and 2 years ago today.
But they beat them
And-
they swept them.
And they swept the Hurricanes and lost bad to the Vegas Golden Knights. And here's Seth Jones. And he'll bring it up ice. And
110
70 seconds
left in regulation.
70 seconds left in regulation.
It'll be like an achievement if they could just stop them from scoring right now.
Yeah.
Stop the Panthers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not much of an achievement. It's
Yeah.
not like they're undermanned or anything.
And there's AJ Greer.
50 seconds left in the Leafs season.
And there's Dmitry Kulikov.
Yeah, they're just playing keep away at this point. Nobody's really trying to score. This is
Yeah.
just 33 seconds left.
And then there's
Oh, there's a
Simone
little hit
Benoit.
by McMahon.
Little hit
Come
by
on, lay some shoulders on people.
Lay some shoulders. Shoulders like boulders.
Heck yeah.
And it was kind of funny how you were bothered by the lashes during our stream earlier. All right, here's
So-
Benoit. So what do you say?
So, with 10 seconds left, 8 seconds left in the Leafs season here,
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
And it looks like the Panthers are going to defend still. They are halfway there,
That
right?
is it. That is it. The Leafs are done for the 2024-2025 season.
So the Panthers are halfway there, right?
Yep. Disappointing, ladies and gentlemen. Disappointing for us Leafs fans. But, hey, next year's another year.
Yeah, but we still get to
I think they got to make some good moves during the offseason. Get rid of some of the dead weight.
All right, so
What?
So which game of the West should we stream? Dallas and Edmonton?
We'll see.
Dallas and Edmonton will stream, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to Micro Loves Hockey. Stay tuned. We've got a couple more streams in us, I think, before the Stanley Cup is hoisted over someone's head. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Until, ladies and gentlemen, the pleasure was all ours.
Was it? Good night.